Hello everyone and welcome back to Sorceries and Secrets with What Team Comp doing some D&D tomfoolery and shenanigans. Are you guys ready to get back into having some fun after you guys leveled up?
Yes.
Level 10. Level 10.
Yes. I will perform the sorceries and the secrecies.
I just have to get dinner. Be right back.
Okay.
Right. Go. Just do the recap without me. I remember everything that happened.
Okay. Alright.
Tenebris inexplicably becomes immune to disease and poison.
He's been
NPR,
training his body
however,
this whole time. You know.
NPR,
so-
however, is not.
True. Pass me some of that good monk stuff.
Oh!
So, when we last left off, you guys had been reunited with God's Finger to go through the city, discuss various magical items to procure for yourselves, as well as to get paid for the job that you were owed, and to begin the preparations towards a new goal that you have in mind, a new idea that has been set before you. I never knew it was part of the Manticore's main staff. Yeah! Libra's one of the Manticore's main staff. Did I not make that explicitly aware?
No! I
Yeah,
only meant Laura and Clara.
yep. They're the clerics. They kind of have to cycle shifts because of the fact that if they can keep it going for long enough, they can essentially just have a running tab of people who are coming into the fight pit.
It's fine, I'll just jump over the counter at some point, don't mind me.
You don't worry, I got this. Jumps over counter. It just makes fight worse.
Snatched out of the air by Jack! No!
No, Jack just watches you jump in. It's not my skin.
Back.
Welcome back.
Wait, Uber is part of the Manticle's main staff.
There's a woman named Ubra who's part of the Manticore main staff.
Uber?
Ubra.
Is
You haven't met her yet.
NPR, it's time to get some fuck, let's go!
Getting sidetracked.
A little. And that's okay. But
okay.
they're trying to figure out what the next plan of action is. But that is up to you guys. I know you guys were planning on using some of that information to attempt to get more information on Odrif Bid. But I'm wanting to hear more about how you're going to do it. Or if you're planning on just going straight to the capital to attempt to just find him and go there. So, what are you doing?
Probably worth finding more information. Also, why did you mention Uber was part of the staff? Was there something
It's just a name
important?
on the staff list that Paris mentioned. She was looking over the list of people who are in the staffing, which is on a handy little thing in the items in tavern.
Okay. Is there a rose garden in
You were able to find a rose bank
Those things.
here, so yes, there is a part of the rose garden is affiliated here.
Okay, because he wants to. He's gonna go there at some point.
George is gonna do whatever Alex does in terms of long-term planning.
And he's gonna.
I'm
He's gonna-
adopted child!
He's gonna check that thing he was checking.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
I made the mistake of reading Shuffle's note over, and now that I know why I left, it hurts even more.
I have clicked it, and yet it does not show.
Roll 20 for fuck's sake!
Rolling.
Shall I click again?
Roll 20! Give it up.
Give
Roll
up.
it now. Give it to us now.
There
Wow,
we
that
go.
took forever!
I don't know why
Feel
that
like
took so
it-
long.
I feel like I
Okay.
deserve another roll.
Sure.
I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
Just to
I'm
see,
joking.
just to see if it's roll 20 acting up. Go ahead and roll one more time.
I was about to say, I'm like, I'm
You
taking
sure?
the
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Are you okay? Feel better?
Yes.
Okay. So you look around more towards the Rose Garden undersides kind of district. In this area, you notice that there's a slight intermingling of a few other races, including people ranging from a few minor goblinoids, like actual goblins, to a few rat folk who are running around down here as well. Moving around, you eventually see what you're looking for: a board of pages with faces on them. Looking them over, you're just kind of casually browsing, looking them over, just kind of peeking through them a little bit. Eventually, though, you do see one that looks fresh. Recently printed, you'd guess. Maybe not even a week old. Familiar face. You type /W space, type their name. It should pop up in a little thing. And then you can, or if you're doing it to me, I think you can just do it to GM.
It
/W
is.
space
Yeah.
GM. And then you can whisper things to me.
Come on. I'm sorry. The way you said it just made me think of South Park.
Roll a stealth check.
Me?
Not you.
She
Oh.
botches this and she's been following me. My passive's fucking high.
I need both your
Okay.
passive perceptions.
14.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, Tenebrous, you notice that a strange person has been following you. You've not seen them before, and you're able to lose them because you are able to, just kind of slide into places and just, shout us out.
Left.
But
Yeah.
you do notice them a few times.
Okay.
Wait, both of us or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Just what does this person look like?
Curly blonde hair that kind of bobs in the air, very bouncy, a cute sort of face with big lips and just these bright sparkly eyes that you can't get the exact color of due to the distance. Wearing very plain, fashionably appropriate clothes.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, have I seen this look before? Have I seen...
Not particularly.
Okay. But yeah, you were saying about he would keep an eye out on if they're there again.
Mm-hmm. And you're able
Or
to
anyone
lose
else.
them before the Rose Garden.
Okay. Yeah. So, what is this familiar face?
The familiar, well, actually, you see two familiar faces. The first one you see that immediately catches your attention is the newest one, but as you're kind of moving through some of the other faces, you do see a second one that also catches your eye, which appears to be much older and actually has a line through it saying fulfilled. The one that is the newer one is for Alex.
What's the other one?
Holy crap!
The other one is for Mordecai, and that one says fulfilled. So it has just a big thing on basically saying ignore this.
I don't know what happened. It sounded like Oz broke a glass. It scared me a little
I
bit.
thought she fell over. Just like, hold the fuck up. Wait.
Alex's...
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
Not for her arrest?
No, it says dead or alive.
Why?
What they both said, dead or alive.
No, the one from Mordecai says dead, and then it says fulfilled, and it has a subnote saying fulfillment of contract, and some other basically mumbo jumbo that says whoever fulfilled this contract claimed it as being fulfilled, and whether or not it was fulfilled was up to the person who actually put out the contract.
Okay, so it's the the person who submitted the contract.
Said it was fulfilled.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically saying, no, we don't need this up here anymore, it can go down. The Alex one,
What's saying?
it says dead or alive. If
Alex
alive,
is one. Okay.
brought to Eisenfurt.
Wait, where's Eisenfurt again?
Eisenfurt's the capital.
Son of a bitch!
You have the map. Do you guys are you guys not on the map?
No, I am. It was more of a
Here, Eisenfurt.
no,
Eisenfurt.
it was more of a self question.
And you said if alive or if found.
If alive or dead, just bring proof of completion to Eisenfurt.
I've never been there, right?
You've never been there, no?
I know what this is.
Don't make any assumptions just yet. Can I take them, or are they just fixed there?
Yeah, you can take them. Oh, the one for Mordecai had been put out for 10,000 gold pieces. The one that is currently showing for Alex is 35,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
If you're, I'll kill you. I hear Jennifer's thoughts.
No, you can't. You don't know anything.
You're dark, as you should be.
You gonna fucking snap my neck and take me in.
Well, this is interesting. I take down both and fold them and slip them in my pocket.
Okay.
And I walk out.
All right.
And I walk back to the house. Which
You mean the
I presume
bar?
we're at. The bar, sorry, that we're at.
I just had to make sure. I'm like, what house? Cinemas, you holding out?
Sorry, I thought we were at.
We went back to God's finger. God's so used to being in fucking Irish
Yeah. But yeah, so is Alex in a discreet area, like where she isn't seen?
I mean, she just kind of lurks around the tavern if she's not doing anything else. She's probably actually in the kitchen brewing more alcohol now that I think about it.
Okay. I sneak in.
Roll stealth. Okay. You're quite stealthy.
And oh, he's gonna place his dragon teeth dagger to her neck. And I just kind of whisper, and I just kind of like, I slip the paper out of my pocket. She doesn't see us yet.
If you're gonna spill my blood, at least don't spill it into the fucking ale.
I like the piece of paper is in it is like between his fore and middle finger. And he just sort of raises it to her vision, and then withdraws the knife, the dagger. And it's just like, read this.
Guru.
And you
Yes.
should learn to put yourself on a bit more guard next time.
She'll scan it and then snatch it out of his hands and just read it over again.
Oh no, he's handing it to you. Like it is currently folded up.
Oh, I
He's
thought you
holding
meant
it
he
out
was
for
just
you.
like holding it up.
Oh no!
Like,
It's
out.
folded. It's folded up between his fingers, and he's just like basically handing it to you.
Oh, okay.
So it's a
Well,
folded
she'll
piece of
take it
paper.
and she'll take it and read it over. And then she starts laughing. 35,000, wow! Oh, good. They finally figured out that I've been hunting. Great. That's awesome. And she'll put it away.
Do you look at the full thing?
She read it over, so yeah.
Okay. What's your passive investigation?
I believe that is 7, but let me look just to be sure. Yes, it is.
It's a +7?
Yeah.
So 17. Passive 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You said investigation, right?
Yeah, investigation.
Okay, yeah.
Your laughing kind of cuts short.
Oh, who put the bounty on my head?
Thaddeus Silverfang.
So once her laughing stops, it's about 5 seconds, and then she just shrieks and tears the poster apart. Oh, he's alive!
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
The tyrant that I lost everything to, that I wasted my life hunting, he's alive!
Ah. Well, now you have 35,000 gold on your head. And if I can just sneak up to you and do that, then there are many more members of my organization who can do that as well. Many of whom are way more powerful than myself. I'd be careful next time.
I'm gonna kill him. I don't care if I die. If I die after, I'm gonna find him and tear his throat out with my teeth.
Good on you. But you have to stay alive until that point.
I need to be right back. I'm gonna go check the stables.
Okay. Looking for
Tenebrous.
And she'll pull a hood over her head.
As you walk out of the room, you notice Imnastra was like huddled with like against the wall outside.
Like the cartoony, like listening in through the wall kind of thing.
Yeah.
She didn't even look at her. She notices her, but she does not look at her. She's on a mission now.
Tenebrous is kind of... I mean, to be honest, she probably expects that he's gonna follow her, so he'll just kind of... He'll be sneaky, so... But
Imnastra
he's not gonna be overly sneaky.
Imnastra follows and is all
Okay,
behind him and is
apparently he is gonna be overly...
Oh, okay.
Damn it, Tenebrous.
Did you fucking nat?
Yes.
I nat 20 my stealth. I was actually gonna say, could I just use like passive stealth or something?
To follow her?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing.
Which way are you going?
Me or him?
Him. You said you went out the door.
Did I?
No,
She
I
said.
did.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you which way you're going.
Is there another way?
There's an open window. Well, you can open the window.
And she's going to the stable.
Mm-hmm.
She walked out the
Okay.
door.
Oh, by the way,
Suppose you'd probably just follow her through the door.
Okay.
To be honest,
Yeah.
he's not too concerned.
So
Imnostra is currently disguised, and her form is the person who was following you earlier.
the blonde-haired chick.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So you step outside and you see this blonde-haired chick who was following you before, just with her head just pushed up against the wall, looking just wide-eyed like a cat with its claw in a cookie jar hanging from a rope.
I just kind of...
Hi, Tenny. It's me. Yeah, because I thought it would be fun.
I was going to tell you to stop following me, but... Stop
I had
following
nothing else
me.
to do.
I had nothing else.
It was lonely.
Imnostra's reasoning for about
Well-
80% of her sneaking.
Come with me, then.
Where's Lord guy right now?
Where did you last want him to be? You said
We're
probably in
just
the
at the
fight
ta-
pit.
tavern.
But, yeah,
No,
Oh,
he doesn't
good,
look
so
that
you-
much.
If you're at the tavern, then you just heard laughter and then shrieking.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he pays no mind to it.
Yeah, it's bar stuff. And then you see Alex, flip her hood up and run down the stairs outside.
Downstairs. The kitchen is upstairs?
You're upstairs. Were you
I
in
was
the
brewing
kitchen?
alcohol in the kitchen. Yes.
Oh yeah, my apologies. Then yeah, you would just be walking outside. There's still a window in the kitchen. It's just a little harder to get to. So you guys are able to walk outside towards the stable.
I'm keeping my face in.
Mm-hmm.
Tenebris hood is up as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn, where the fuck is my bat? Is she alright?
She's very peacefully resting.
Oh wait, she's
Peace.
asleep.
At the moment.
Peacefully resting. I'm joking.
Which, as you approach, you see her ears snap up, and she opens her eyes.
Hi, sweetie.
Morning.
Is it morning or is it afternoon for her?
For her, any time of the day that she wakes up is morning.
I'll stretch behind her ears.
Mood.
Enjoy your time here while you can, because we're not going to be staying for long.
Okay.
Go back to sleep.
Okay. Snuggles in.
She'll head back out of the stables and start pacing.
You would see, I suppose, both Tenebris and Imnostra
Were they
right
not
there.
pony stealth? I don't know.
I mean,
Oh no, like, because he went through the bar, I don't think he could really hide.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So it'd be more just kind of how stealthy he usually is based on just like,
Basically, he's
I don't know,
moved himself
habits.
to a position of shadows where you can only see him if you're like really squinting your eyes and trying to look at him.
I imagine I look up and there's just two pairs of glowing eyes like I'm looking at fucking cats.
Oh, not even those. You'd be lucky to see those.
he
Meanwhile,
walks
Imnostra
out.
is just there.
He walks out from the shadows. Just like, I don't suppose you need advice, do you?
Advice on how to hide my face? No, I've done that for a while.
I'm more just thinking protecting your family and all.
Fuck! Sure.
It's probably worth never speaking to them until this contract is,
Yeah,
removed.
kinda. Kinda suspected that. I didn't talk to them for 10 years as was before we went there again, so
Hmm. And
what's another 5? Because that's probably how long it's gonna take to get this bounty off my head.
I can send them a message to tell them to protect themselves, although they do seem somewhat.
Yeah, but a heads up doesn't hurt, and potentially,
Exactly.
maybe, and then an art can work their magic.
And you'll need a bodyguard, perhaps in the form of Mordecai.
I don't know if Mordecai finds out that I have a bounty on my head if he won't just kill me and turn in the corpse.
I mean,
Sorry, we're all in the same room, Staples?
You're in there as well.
Cool. Mordecai gets
He's in the
like...
bar.
I mean, we could just kill him. Particularly Ansi. Turns on us.
Sure, why not? I've got nothing to lose. Well, excuse me. I've got nothing more to lose since ghosts can come back now, it seems. Chill it back to the bar.
Yeah, Tenebris walks over to Mordecai.
I mean, once we get back to the bar, yes.
Esps.
He's not gonna agree to do it.
Don't worry, I'll kill him. Fireball.
And Nostra's mad protection of Alex is so wonderful.
Mordecai.
What?
He's in the bar.
Yeah, we went to the bar.
Okay, so go ahead and go back to the bar. Okay, just making
Yeah,
sure.
he just replied. I suppose you're well aware about contracts and of sorts,
Mm-hmm.
such as yours, which was apparently promptly taken care of.
Yeah, we can just take a sip.
You just what?
He just does a faint laugh and then just keeps drinking.
An acquaintance. And an acquaintance you worked with.
What?
If there were a contract for an acquaintance that you worked with, a contract that was worth, say, 35,000 gold, would you take it?
I'll take contracts that get given to me.
Thank God.
Okay. Good to know, because
I'm a freelancer. I don't seek out danger. Danger seeks me. I don't do the whole shtick of wanted posters.
good. Because, and he whispers in his ear, Alex here has that amount of gold on her head at the moment. Be nice to have a
I would have
bodyguard.
guessed Nasha.
Alex is more well known.
That's what you think.
I suppose it is. But yes, would you like to become a bodyguard? For money, of course. Slash also finding Odor of Bid and the old tyrant, and then killing them.
I don't even care if he's my bodyguard or not. I just want him to come along so I have help killing someone.
Mordecai, help us. We need your help. Please.
That voice.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's settled.
We should either back up today or tomorrow. Because I don't like my face being up in a city. And still being in said city.
Okay.
There are people who are very perceptive. Might even be able to see under your hood. So, might be worth getting some sort of disguise. But that's up to you.
Where would I be able to get a disguise where someone doesn't know the price on my head?
We could get you like a funny hat. Big scarf that'll hide part of your face.
I'm sure there's lots of standard merchants that could sell you such things.
We could
There
buy
are
a
a lot
makeup
of-
kit and we could try. We could try.
There are people that cater to those who are being hunted down.
And those people are... I don't know them.
Me.
character do I know of these people? Guru.
Which people?
People that basically help you hide when you're being hunted down.
There's
The witness protection.
So like,
there's a few
they
people
give
that
you
you have
disguises
ideas
and
of.
stuff.
There's a few people you know of who can essentially do kind of a fixer-upper type sort of thing. It obviously costs gold, but they can either give you a new identity or a new persona, depending on how deep you're wanting to go. It could be anywhere from, if it's going for like a quick fix, something just be like just slap on and like a bandage, which isn't usually going to hold up under heavy scrutiny. It can cost about 100 gold. If you're looking for something that's more in depth, more in detail, it can cost up to 1,000 gold.
Oh no.
Tenebris would relay that, and he'd also, because I don't know out of character, he would relay sort of kind of like a small selection of the people that he would know.
I mean, if it's really expensive, we could just do the funny hat idea and maybe some makeup. Big scarf and like a trench coat.
Yes, but what if someone asks you to take it all off?
This guy just won't help.
Mordecai, how do
My
you...
parents. Ugh.
This guy just won't help. Big identities won't help.
Oh, we could go look tomorrow.
It's only
Yeah, I don't know
afternoon.
I don't know what time it is, sorry. I'm not sure there's no concept of time.
Okay, so Dawn,
Just kidding.
considering my background, would I know the better ways to hide your face in this kind of scenario?
You have a few ideas on how to lay low, which generally involve more of a skirmishing going outside of the city. That being said, you can also wear various types of small disguises, not actually like full-on, costumes, but a few things here and there can do wonders for an appearance. You actually knew a person back in Ironside Cliffs who could go from looking like someone who was the most just elegant of people, and within the span of 1 minute, he could look like a homeless person who had a slight limp, looked like he should be talking with a bit of a lisp, and had one eye.
Jesus Christ.
It's useful for the everyday person. Or for...
He wasn't necessarily the everyday person. He was a bit more
No,
eccentric.
sorry. I mean, it's useful when you're trying to hide from everyday people.
Yes.
Or from people that aren't quite so experienced
Dawn,
in,
I'm gonna DM you something.
assassination.
If people are looking for you, they're not going to need to see your face to find you.
If they're good.
Yes. But it does help, at least in that you don't have random people asking, oh, you know that famous woman that passed by just a few days ago? Oh, yes, I saw her. She went down that way.
Did disguise Mordecai too.
No.
Something.
Why? Why would I need to...
His
I mean, you're
contract
pretty
is fulfilled.
recognizable.
Which contract?
The one that he found. She gestures to Tenebris.
No, that's what you meant. Nah.
See, it is useful to have someone in an assassin's guild.
Nah.
Tenebris is very useful.
Yeah. You get to that, yeah.
Beat the shit out of you. If you imply that Tenebris
Please
isn't
try. Please try. Please try.
Please
Please
don't.
try.
bop him with her
Please
staff, but it's not very
Please
hard.
don't.
Tenebris is kind of like, he stands up and goes, well, before the carnage ensues,
I
I'll be
have
writing
someone-
some letters.
who could potentially hide me a lot better than, well, enough for us to do our business in Eisenberg and get the hell out before I'm recognized.
Where is
Janet
he?
freezes in place, her staff still in the air, and she looks at Paris with like a blep expression. Go on.
I couldn't keep posture, sorry.
Where is he? Where is this person?
He's on the way to Eisenfort. Last time I saw him, he was between Gripbrush and Kalen.
Oh, well, let's try to find him then.
Okay.
His ass off find him. Might actually chastise me now that I think about it.
Hmm.
I mean, better than you get chastised than you get murdered or something.
True. Fair enough.
Tenebris, kind of turns to Alex like, would you like to write the letters now or later?
Yeah, let's get it over with now.
He'll take it to his room. And, they'll begin writing out in a totally new form of handwriting you've never seen Tenebris do before. Do any of them know, or do they have codes of some sort?
Do I know, Don? I mean, obviously the rogues do, but do I know any, code
Secret
that we would have
wording.
had?
With the shenanigans you got up to in your past, you had basically a red word. A word that basically said, there's some shit going down, be on your guard.
I have to know what it is.
What would you have made it to be?
What is the... I'm wondering, what's the only word Alex would never say? Now I'm trying to figure it out.
Thaddeus.
Balls. Did I hear swoles? Is that what I just heard from Oz's mouth?
Dick and ball.
Umbrellas in the wind.
I don't know why, but the phrase "I can't stand these bats" popped into my head.
I can't stand these bats. It's a bit obvious. Because Alex loves bats.
Throwing pineapple. No.
Pineapple.
What the fuck? Oh god. Actually, Jesus Christ! I just realized if I'm going to the fucking capital, saying I can't wait to get what fruit is fucking what fruit do you think would not be known in Eisenfurt?
In Eisenfurt?
Durian.
What?
Durian.
Durian.
I don't even
Do
know
I
what that
even know
is.
A durian is
durian is?
It's a
a
smelly
durian is like a
fruit.
really big, spiky ball of a fruit that when you crack it open smells absolutely disgusting. But apparently it tastes really sweet, but the smell is so bad that you cannot eat it without plugging your nose.
I have personally not heard of that, but I believe you.
So that's one.
They definitely would know of coconuts, but they probably wouldn't have coconuts, so that's an option. They do have a wide variety of bananas, so not that, or apples, or grapes. Oh my gosh,
I need
grapes,
a
they've
fruit
got
that's-
surplus.
I need a fruit that's rarer to find in there, but not impossible, because then, that's gonna be fucking obvious.
One of the lesser ones would be pears. Pears
Okay,
are
so
more
just-
tropical, so not necessarily from that area. Dragon fruit as well.
So, key phrase then, I'll see if I can pick up some dragon fruit from Eisenfurt.
Yep.
Keyword as I say a sentence!
While they're doing that, Imnostra's gonna...
What? So,
Again, is Jack at the bar?
Yes.
He's always at the bar.
He's always at the bar.
Mordecai at the bar?
I was just at the corner of the bar. Yep.
so the what's the guy's the Duke's name? The tyrant's. Yeah, the
That
tyrant's
is Silverfang.
Yes.
name. Okay. So, yeah, Tanny would include a comment of just like, "Thanks for helping out with the fangs. You really shined through."
I got paid in a lot of silver for dealing with the fangs.
Oh my god. No, that's too obvious.
Yes, it is.
No, but he'll write about the dragon fruit shit and yeah.
Find some roundabout way to mention that, like, the ghost of y'all's past is back.
Yeah. I watched. Oh shit. I watched Ebenezer Scrooge the other day, and I really liked the Ghost of Christmas Past.
And then, you know what? Ghost of Christmas Past just came up to say, hi, boo, bitch.
Ghost of Christmas past became fucking present. Help.
Yeah.
I realized something of how.
Sorry.
Sorry, I realized just how
Oh.
fucked up Alex is right now. Because not only was she so sure she killed this man, the only reason she was sure is because she watched him burn!
It
It's
wasn't
like
him.
Anakin Skywalker.
It
now.
was his husband.
It was his husband.
Evil twin.
Thaddeus's husband.
It was his other evil twin. They're both evil, so they're evil twins. I'm sorry. I'm not just gonna try
What's
to find
Nazi Jack?
Jack.
Okay. Jack's at the bar.
Jack.
How's it going, Imnostra?
Jack, if I give you this shiny rock, will you show me your face?
You have a fascination. The longer I can play it out, the more
I
curious
wanna
you get.
know.
Oh, I know you want to know. Many people want to know. But not everyone's willing to pay a fortune to see it.
Kai, how much money do you have?
Are you gonna ask to bum money off of him?
Yeah.
Paris. What do you think? What do you think?
Butter's here?
I broke it, PR. I don't know.
Paris, would you like to review this sort of thing?
I'll review the letter.
Butters.
Well, it's not like this is
I'm
just
sorry, what?
a part of the letter that's significant.
Nostra was asking you for money. You say no? I couldn't hear him.
No.
What did you say?
You're at the bar currently.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot what I wanted money for. But anyway, she's gonna try to hit him with her staff. She's gonna
Jack?
try to bop him with it. Yeah, she's gonna, because he said he wanted to see her try earlier, so she's gonna try to bap him with the staff very gently.
That was Mordecai who said that.
I know. So she's gonna try to hit Mordecai.
Okay.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh, okay. Are you actually trying to hit the hurt, or
Oh, she's just trying to hit him with it.
She's just bored.
she's just kind of just thumps against him? He kind of his jaw
Very
a
gentle
bit, but
thwack.
no damage. Just a gentle little like shove almost.
Got you. Very powerful.
I'm looking for. I can't remember. This is really hard. I'm sorry. What's going on?
You're at the bar, and Nostra just kind of gave you a little poke shove, kind of being like, I'm tough. And clearly being as untough as you could get. But she wanted
Left.
to do a boop.
Oh, what about money?
She's trying to bum money off you so she could pay Jack to see his face.
Yeah. She tried to do that, and then she forgot about it, and then she
How
hit
much
you 'cause she was
money?
bored.
Yes.
How much money would it take to see your face?
More than you can afford, and more than's really what it's worth.
Never mind then.
Is Jack a higher level than us?
Probably is.
With your feature, you would know that as of right now, he is equal.
Oh, get him! Just kidding. Yeah, so they're just at the just at the bar fucking with Mordecai, I guess.
Oh Jesus!
Right. Is there any other preparations you were wanting to make?
Oh, not me.
Okay, so Nostra is just basically just like goofing off, waiting to hear
Wait,
the go ahead.
technically, Guru, you remember what I
Yes.
said about Jedius?
True.
Mordecai is just bored. He's waiting.
After a little bit, in Nostra, you're bored, you're kind of bumping Mordecai. You hear someone just kind of just glide into the seat next to you, just very casually. You see this humanoid with a slightly angular face, curly hair, eyes have very faint slits to them. So he just kind of sits down, and Jack kind of looks at him and just makes this very soft
The usual.
as he sets down a drink and starts pouring it and slides it over to the newcomer.
Oh, am I controlling him?
Yeah, I'm giving you control of him to talk.
Okay, dope.
What?
This was one of your PCs. I'm going to let you have a momentary of control of him before he goes back into the ether.
Oh my god, Nostra instantly takes out the sticky shield that she had gotten from like literally years ago and is like ready.
She's still not proficient with it, but she has it.
Yeah, she's holding it.
You don't have to be proficient to try and stick it to someone's face.
True.
Spooked her.
He's gotta tell me she puffed up.
Did puff up, and she's like, her eyes are like peering at him from like above the shield,
Peeking over.
like peeking over.
I love her so much.
A good cat.
The worst part is the one who's controlling him is cutting it out.
Oh
So
no.
it sucks.
Butters, no.
Whose man's is this?
One.
Yours is dead. He's
Hey, man. We understand. You want to do a boop the snoot?
Look into the light, please. Oh my god, could you imagine how goofy it would be if Jack took off his mask and there was another one underneath it?
Fucking Kakashi.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just a different, more close to the face kind of mask.
Astra actually does say that out loud while Jack is in front of her.
If I admitted to that, that'd ruin the fun. But what if I had another mask underneath that mask? And then you had to take that one off to actually see my face.
You'd have like a very small face though, probably.
I mean,
I'm
I've got a
wondering
pretty big
if we-
mask.
Oh my god, what if he has a really small face? Oh my god. Mordecai, what are we gonna do?
I'm wondering if we come down to this insane conversation.
Guru,
Sweet. Oh,
I figured out what the lesson's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to mimic Alex's handwriting. Like, so he'll have her write it down, but first he'll like write down some words and stuff so he can learn it. Just because he doesn't want to reveal any of the sort of the subtle handwriting changes that happen when your arch enemy has just resurrected from the dead.
right.
Um,
Oh God, what if he came back a champion?
he's
Or not
gonna
champion, a
obviously
devil.
he's gonna have his own take on it a little bit, just to make it a little bit more unique. But other than that, it's going to be the same. But yeah, most of it will be filler, just sort of talking about basically what she plans on doing and things.
But are still
then-
loading.
I think so. Yeah,
Might
'cause
still
he
be
hasn't talked
loading.
at all.
It's buffering.
But then the important bit, I'm going to pick up some dragon fruit and pears, if I can. We haven't had any of that in about a decade now.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm in a library, okay? I'm sorry.
You're fine. We understand.
Oh,
Dude,
why are you in a library?
Because my school requires reading over the summer, and it's the worst book. Just the
Jesus.
worst.
Yeah. I can DM it to you if you want, Gary.
Go ahead.
Thaddeus is here now.
Jedius.
Thaddeus,
This,
sorry, there's
this
so many names.
Jedius fella has sat down next to you as you've poofed up.
Meow.
I've heard you've recently come into contact with a extra planar thing, Miss Nostra.
Bruh, an extra planar. What the fuck does that mean?
Not from
Who
the
are you?
planes.
A higher power.
Thank you, Jack.
Not a problem.
God.
I got your back on this. It's one of my specialties too.
I'm well aware. You talked to the cunty bureaucrats down at the town.
You talking? I'm sorry, I can't hear what Butters is
Talk
saying.
to the cunty
talk-
bureaucrats at the tower.
I did, and while she's saying this, she's very steadily like inching the shield forward and trying to stick it to him subtly.
If it touches him, can you prestidigitation it off of him?
It will take some time to do so, but eventually it will get slick enough that it'll pop off.
Yeah, just-
Found this shield on an island like a few months ago.
I know. With Shuffle, if I believe correctly.
You know.
I know everything.
No.
To be fair,
I don't like this
some of the
man.
information I get it from him. He's a good man. Good information.
I know you just left Ironside Cliffs. I know you just
Are you
got done
talking
fighting
about-
shark people.
It would.
I know
So
you-
what about the tower?
Yes, I know you. Talk to them.
There was like a tiefling there who made me pass out, and then I talked to a god.
Yes, they're heavy
And now we're best
bureaucratic,
friends.
so I came here to warn you, so to speak.
Came here to.
Warn you. Bureaucrats always want something for themselves, you know? Never just
you a
something
bureaucrat?
for someone else. Oh, no. Ill.
Krat's like rich, right?
They're... I'm a philanthropist, put it that way.
I don't believe that sounds like what a bureaucrat would
He
say.
takes out a business card and hands it to you.
Oh. Oh wait, put her on the shield.
She puts it on the shield.
You have a business card on a shield.
I love the monster so much.
It says, what was the name? Oh, the forbidden fruit. And the forbidden fruit bed and brothel.
I don't like
Well,
the name of
brothel
this
and breakfast.
organization very much.
It's a brothel. I own it.
Very
But I
religious
just
of you.
came here to warn you that their intentions will not be just.
They're gonna kill me.
Who knows?
They're gonna sacrifice me to
Kill
like
them first, maybe. I don't know. Ideas.
they want. I mean, you can't just come here and warn me and
I
then
don't
be
know
like,
what
"Oh,
they-
I don't know what they'll actually want."
I don't. I'm here to warn you, though. Bureaucrats always want something
Mordecai,
for
get a
themselves.
load of this guy.
He holds up the middle finger.
Getting a load of you right now. You know that.
Yes, this is Mordecai. He's new on payroll.
My best friend.
As he says payroll, the middle finger gets adjusted to him.
Love you too, Mordecai.
How about
Very
this? You
unfriendly.
take my warning and I'll tell you what Jack's face looks like.
I thank you for warning me.
I'll whisper something in her ear. Saying, "Have a good day," and I just give her the
What do you
facts. I
whisper?
say, "He's human." Say, "He's a human man," and then I'll stand and walk away.
You dick!
Who's a human man?
Jack, that's the only description he fucking gave you!
Oh. Wants to see the face. What if he's like super ugly? Then she can make. What if he's like super scarred? That'd be really cool.
I prefer my actual race of half-elf, but, a humanoid, humans
Oh
are
my
humans
gosh.
and half-elves are half-elves. Bygones are bygones.
What the fuck is it? What?
Kind of half elf are you? Are you like one of the ones from the ocean?
Nothing like that. Just a half-elf.
Oh, okay. God, did you see that guy? He had like snake eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Put his business card on my shield. Hang on. And she's gonna turn the shield around very carefully and to look at
It
it.
gets stuck to her nose.
She's very careful to not get it on her fur.
Of course. You slowly just peel it off.
It is a golden apple with a multicolored snake wrapped around it, taking a bite out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wonder what graphic designer they got for this.
You see at the bottom
Mordecai.
it says made in Feywild at the bottom.
Bruh. Mordecai, do you know what the Feywilds are? Do I know what the Feywilds are? Guru?
Roll a history, nature, or arcana check of your choice, depending on which one you're proficient with, I would presume.
None of them. History, nature, or I'm proficient in none of those. History, nature. Yeah, it's all the same. It's all 15.
I was 15. Wait, what?
15 I got for the I guess arcana.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I don't have proficiency in any of them.
I thought you meant that your modifier for each was 15, and I was about to say, bitch, what?
So
An
15
18 for
to
intimidation.
18 total. Okay.
No, 15 total. I was
15
just
total.
talking about my other modifiers.
The main thing you've heard about the Feywild is that on this continent, particularly in the country of Amarok, there is a actual portal that's supposed to be to the Feywild. Supposedly the area that it's set to is what's referred to as a stable area, an area that as long as you stay within the bounds, you don't get bounced around and fall through time, essentially, ending up years and years in the future. That being in the Facestep Forest, literally just to the west of you. I'll ping it on the map.
Worm? Hell yeah. Mordecai. This card was made in the Feywilds. Do you want to go there? It's to go there.
Excuse
He's just silent. Wait. Can't believe that. Can't believe that guy came to warn me and was just like, he didn't tell me anything else besides, oh, be careful. Like, bro. Helpful.
What did you say?
Mordecai, do you want to go to the Feywilds?
No.
You ever been there before?
No.
Boy, I cannot hear anybody.
He just said no, or
He's
like
just like,
twice.
no, I don't want to go
He
to the
said no.
Feywild.
Answered if he had ever been there before.
He said no.
Oh, okay. She's just gonna keep talking to Mordecai, no matter how quiet he is.
Poor Mordecai.
He's going to just be giving the most one-wordy answer. And if it's a multiple choice answer, the answer is always yes or no.
It's great.
I don't think that's going to stop her.
Oh, I know it's not. He doesn't.
He's such a great listener. Really appreciate it. We stand humanity in this house. So we'll go back to whatever Nostra and...
Wait, actually?
not
Nostra.
Nostra.
Go to Nostra and ask her something. Are you a terrorist? Just want to, figure that out completely. Because I don't mind working with a terrorist, but it's good to know you're working with...
It's what? That's crazy.
I know the exact organization you're working for. Stop. Just yes or no. You're the terrorist economy.
Take me alive. Well, I mean, you're like kind of crazy too, because you kill people for money or whatever. And it's fine.
Yes or no. You don't answer me. The entire group can figure out about it.
Sorry, what was the question? I wasn't listening. I genuinely didn't hear the question.
Are you a terrorist?
Am I a terrorist? No, I don't think so. What does being a terrorist mean? Oh, I don't think I'm a terrorist. You a terrorist? Terrorist died again. It's okay.
Butters?
Butters dead.
Oh, no.
I mean, he is still in the library, so somebody want to come talk to him.
He's in a library.
Oh, he's back. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
You back, Butters? Having some technical difficulties.
Hello?
She
Yeah, hey, we got
said,
you.
I'm not sure what a terrorist is. Are you a terrorist?
Technically, no.
I mean, I don't...
What are your true intentions of being with the group?
Which group? This one?
Yeah, this one, yes.
Oh, I don't have anything to do right now, but I like Alex. And Tenny.
Don't fully believe that, okay?
Well, you're... stupid.
I know exactly what your group does, is the thing.
I know.
So I'm not gonna... I just think you play dumb, or you are dumb. One of the...
It's very rude of you.
One of the two. I'll just go back to being silent.
Listen. The Beast Sprindle is a group for the rights of oppressed peoples. So, if fighting against the adverse conditions my people are put in makes me a terrorist, then I guess I have to be one. Yeah, doing anything
Pretending to be one.
What? What does he say about pretending?
Not sure
Poor Butters.
myself. His mic keeps cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
That library internet just ain't strong enough.
I'm wondering if it's more just his data.
It's not cutting out. I'm having conversations with librarians, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
We don't know this because you didn't tell us.
I mean, to be fair, he is in a library.
Doesn't mean he's talking to a librarian. I've never.
You don't talk to librarians? They're wonderful people.
The ones that I go and stare at me, and it freaks me out.
Said something about pretending.
He said that pretending then, as you were explaining yourself.
Oh, I mean, probably. But I'm not, like, on a mission for them right now. So I'm just hanging out with Alex and Tenny. And you, even though you're rude to me sometimes,
Sure.
do you want this black liquid I
No.
found in the warehouse?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, can you make me an alchemy tools checker to know if I could know what that is?
Yes, I will roll that for you.
Nostra just hasn't looked at it yet.
Oh, dear.
She's proficient too. She would have tried to find out what it is. Oh no. Can I roll one too?
Well, he's rolling it first.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll make it an intelligence check. No, I'll say wisdom because you're just looking at it passively. Either way, it's the same modifier. 23, yeah. It has the appearance of an oil, but also like when it turns, you see it shift slowly more like a tar, and it looks weird. It's like almost like looking at black acid.
I don't know what it does.
Let me see it.
Okay. Here you go. You're gonna drink it?
No.
Oh.
I'll try putting a base into it.
I mean, we probably shouldn't do this at the bar, because Jack's right there. What if we
He just
burn all
takes out.
Oh.
He opens his bag and pulls out a loose alchemical kit.
Jack, stop him!
He just, basically he just pours a very you see him put a bunch of dust into it, which grew just a very strong base in my mind.
Oh no, I'm
Hiding
too
behind her
interested
shield
just to
again.
stop him.
You do that, and when you do, the top part of it foams slightly as it seems to shift. And while it is a very strong base, the base does affect a portion of it, but does not affect a large amount of it. It appears that this is extraordinarily strong in whatever effect this is.
I'm not sure you're not getting this back as he puts it in his pocket or into his bag.
What are you gonna do with it?
Make sure you don't have it.
What? You're so mean to me. I offered to give it to you as a gift anyway. I forgot about that. Never mind, but you shouldn't be mean to me anymore. I'm very upset.
I'm not mean, I'm honest.
Cruel. Anyway, look at this shiny fucking rock I got.
Just occupy. Not
It's like,
sit.
it's like occupying a child. Honestly. Relax.
No.
That-
John,
Yeah.
have we finished the letter by this
But
time?
you've long since finished the letter by this time.
Be right back.
God. Okay. I'm heading down. I would have headed down as soon as we were done.
So with these little details out of the way, anything else you want to do in the city?
Excuse me. There's nothing that I can technically do,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I know, so I think I'm good.
Okay. Anything that Tenbrus needs?
Actually, would a clergy try
Um,
and turn me in?
Well, what?
Depends on the clergy.
God damn it. Trust no one
Mordecai
then.
would suggest to stop spreading your name.
Yeah.
No, she's not spreading her name. I wanted to see if a clergy would, if I walked in, would notice my face and be like,
Technically-
"Eh!"
technically you're a wanted terrorist, so you should really stop just flaunting who you are in that threat.
Yeah.
What do you mean flaunting who I am?
You have a giant bat following you at all times.
She stays in the stables as long as I'm here.
I'm talking about just moving around in general.
I'm very
But
confused by what you're
you're-
talking about.
You're widely known as the woman that carries a bat who took down a tyrant.
I know, but the bat doesn't follow me in God's finger unless I'm going to do something for a quest.
Yeah, but usually, when we go for a quest, the bat comes with you. So if we went to Eisenvert, you'd take the bat with you, and everyone will like, oh, it's Alex.
That's
Well, everyone
why
that
we're
wants to kill
stopping
you.
before we hit Eisenfurt
Okay.
to keep my face hidden. And I can't exactly just drop the bat. Because, unfortunately, Beastmaster Ranger, half of their DPS is the creature.
I am DPS.
Would you like to attempt to swap out Minnie for a different companion for a period of time?
No.
No.
You'd be able to get her
Mordecai would-
back. You would just
I
need
think-
to rebond with her.
I think it's those two saying no. Mordecai and Tinny are both going, you should, like right now.
Yeah, if you want to make things harder for yourself, then keep Minnie. But sorry, not just for yourself, for everyone. Then keep Minnie.
Nostra get a companion?
No. Unless you get Find Familiar.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think if you go Pact as the chain, you get Familiar.
Because I knew I took my last Warlock level. Oopsie.
You're fine.
I don't know what else I can bond with.
You
Can I have
know
Minnie
or
then?
you don't know? Wait, you know or you don't know?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, if
Alex,
you
you got anything else you can take with you?
Giant seagull.
Wait, can I take Minnie
Uh,
then? I want to take Minnie.
One point
Minnie
of order
the
that
Deadpool.
the two people who saw the poster would know. The poster says nothing about a bat.
Yes, but it's about people who do their research. Any good
Yeah.
hit
Any good
does.
hitman would do, yes. But I'm just saying
We
that
don't need to
for the
worry
bad
about any bad ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't need to worry about the bad ones. We can just kill them.
Yeah.
Any
I like
good
you
hitman's
guys.
gonna recognize my face in the first place with a decent look. Even
Yeah.
without
Hide a-
the bat.
I don't
You can
imagine...
hide a face. You can
I
hide a
don't
face.
really-
You can't hide a 12-foot bat.
We should
Okay.
let me have Minnie then, I think. I
No,
want-
it's still taking us with it. Taking her with
Oh.
us.
I'll
Like,
decide at the end of the session.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
If
if we...
anything, traveling with Minnie is not going to be an issue if you're not going to any super major cities. When you get to
I'm going to the
Eisenfurt's gonna-
capital.
Yeah, Eisenfurt's going to be the big choice. You got plenty of time till you get there. Make your choice.
Yes,
then.
but what are we? If we make our choice then we're just gonna have to leave the bat somewhere random. If we make it now, we can leave her in a stable where we know she'll be safe at least.
Mm.
Mhm. That's
Tell me
fair.
I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. I mean,
He suddenly looks anxious. Like you don't see
the
it in
back.
face. Like there's no like facial expression to see it, but you see like as he's cleaning it, you see like pause and like this. You hear the of the glass. He's like suddenly seeming to be a tiny bit more awkward as he kind of like shifts a little bit.
Are you nervous, Jack?
There is another flying creature.
Does it also talk?
Yes.
Then maybe something else.
He's nice. He's friendly.
God.
Are you suggesting the fucking griffin?
I might be.
Why do you look like
Does
you're
she
about to break
also
your glass?
call Alex
Because
mum?
I'm not sure how relieved I'd be to not have him chattering
It's
in the
still
background.
so much attention. God.
You
Just
know,
the attention of a giant animal, man.
hey, to be
Stay
fair,
here!
it's going to be an animal regardless. That's
You're the one that asked for my help, Alex.
that's her thing.
No. Tenebris asked for your help. Did I say I'd enjoy you being there so I could get more assistance killing? Yes.
How it works is you walk into a city and you get found out, you lose. You will die quickly. Because how this is going to work
Wow.
is if you get found out by the group of people, you need to take them out one by one. Going for all of them at once is not a good idea. So, if you walk in with a target immediately, you lose.
So what do you want me to do? Because my profession requires that I have a companion to do my best work.
Something you can't see from a mile away, like a griffin.
Then you pick. Otherwise, zip it.
Don't tell me to fucking zip it, got it?
Then don't
Because I'm trying to
order
make sure
me
this
around.
goes off well. I'm not ordering you well, I'm giving you tips to survive.
Screw
I know you don't
it.
like being bossed around, but stop fucking acting like I'm telling you what to do constantly.
Just please go sit over there. Please.
No. I'm trying to make sure the mission goes well. You're just having a hissy.
I'm gonna head out to the stables.
Okay. Also, let me.
When you asked Teneris what else was there, what did you mean?
What else could she use?
What?
Like, what else could she use? What else could she summon?
No, Guru asked me like what else was there that he wanted to do.
Oh, what
or
else do
something.
you want to do in the
you had
city
said,
before
you
we
had said
leave?
that you had not wanted to do anything else.
Oh,
Oh my god, Alex could summon a flying snake. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I mean, it's a very small creature, but a flying
Oh.
poisonous snake is
It's
an
a
option.
tiny creature. Yeah, it's a tiny creature.
I love it.
ooh.
Oh my god.
Well, Teneris is firstly going to send a letter, possibly through the bar if they have a pigeon or something.
Like the delivery pigeon thing?
Yeah. What else is? Well, that's a good question. Thanks for
Or please
asking.
say there's a
NPR.
fucking flying snake in that stable.
I'm sending Paris a thing real quick to see what her thoughts are.
God, Rangers have so many good options. Oh my god, they can summon a crab.
Yeah.
She's getting
A
too
baboon?
enthusiastic about like the smallest shit.
Oh no, I can have a goat. I want a goat so much. Oh,
I
I want a
mean,
goat.
having a
think
goat
there's
as a companion would be cute.
I want it.
I don't think there's anything else that he wants to do just yet. I suppose they'll.
Alright, so Patini.
Actually, no, he doesn't think it's safe yet, so he won't.
Mordecai, I actually have a question for Tenebris. You can
Yeah.
stick to shadows, right?
Yes.
People don't know that you're traveling with me yet. You can stick to shadows. I'm not sure. Do you have a way to disguise yourself?
I'm very talented.
That's a yes.
I can disguise myself, and it doesn't cost any spell slots.
Cool. All right. So we have a good way of making sure that nothing's positions coming out of us. They don't know I'm working with you yet, I believe. So.
Wait, but you're
just-
like old and human. How are you gonna disguise yourself?
People don't know I'm working with you yet. Thanks.
I mean, I am both correct. 'Cause we were in Ironside Cliffs.
That was just a job I was hired to do.
Let's put Mordecai in a funny hat and cape.
I'm not too famous, and don't try.
Hey, Master has an obsession with hats.
Can't wear them because she has horns and the big fluffy hair, so she wants
I mean,
to.
technically you can. We just have to
Yeah.
find one that works around them.
Which is very hard. A
I
dream.
just
That's our goal
My
realized-
for the
fucking
campaign.
freshener smelled, and excuse me. My fucking freshener sprayed, and I got paranoid for a second because I thought some bitch wearing perfume came into my room.
Just walked in like, hey, I just came off the street. I wanted you to
Fucking
smell me. I'm
succubus.
beautiful. I'm amazing.
I just realized that both an awakened brown bear and an awakened giant wasp are both below or equal to challenge rating 1.
Is there like
Why
a
awakened
giant-
specifically?
Yeah. I don't know. They have an intelligence of 10, wisdom 13, charisma of 7.
Oh, they have a different intel. Okay,
Yeah,
excuse me.
they're awakened as in the spell.
I forget that awakened increases their int for some fucking reason.
Yeah, they gain sentience. Don't mind me. I'm just looking through beasts.
literally
Direwolf.
same?
So she
Um,
just ran. I'm guessing she just stormed off though, Paris.
It's more my stress than making snap decisions because
You're
that
fine.
shit stresses me out.
Hey, breathe. You're fine. We're here with you.
what about a giant hyena in
Isn't that slightly racist?
memory?
Why? Oh,
Why?
in memory of Raph? Oh.
In memory of Wrath.
That's why. That's why.
Did you bring a badger with her? That's like tiny.
How about a wolf? It's less.
Love
It's
that.
less suspicious.
Yeah,
Yes, I love
A
that.
giant
I love that
raven.
for us.
Just
a
a
giant
wolf.
raven is a large
Just a
beast. Oh my
goat. Can you
god.
just bring a goat? Like
Yeah,
a
it's
ram?
giant. A raven's
A
already
wolf is
small.
not as suspicious.
Yeah, it's probably worth sticking to a land creature.
I like the idea of a wolf a lot.
Is she still here, Paris, or no?
She's
Huh?
in the stables.
Yeah. So she walked off.
Yeah. Ew.
Huh? Say again?
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah. I'm not the only one that thinks the bat puts a hood on our heads, right? Or like a big exclamation point above us, right?
I mean, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a very it stands out quite a
What if
lot
she takes like a
as
pony or
something
something?
that Alex has around her.
Wolf or like. What kind of animals do they have in the stables anyway? Have a snake, Tenebris, when you went to see it?
A snake?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wait, is Alex or is Paris? I'm sorry. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for Paris to decide. I don't mind. I'm just wondering, like, what's happening.
I think Paris would do some role play at the stables with Minnie.
Oh, okay, that's nice. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh no, she's just sitting there.
Hmm.
Waiting for the list of animals that you can pick.
Probably
I
not.
just projected. She got overwhelmed from the sudden information.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's just wait for her to come back. Let's see who knows how long that'll be.
Yeah.
Don, what
Oh.
time is it?
By this
Also-
point, it's about afternoon. Also, I'm gonna be cheesy with you.
Why? What
Hold
do you-
on.
Why?
Also, Taru, yes, I did say hyena.
Oh god damn it.
Get them.
Just Taru,
cash
just like
money.
hyena.
I'm
Yes.
just looking back through the Twitch chat. Get them cash monies, Tenny. Oh my god.
Am
My
I?
entire mental state just cringed when you said cash money APR. Like, it just scrunched up like, no, no,
I mean, it was
no.
That's not very cash money
If she's
of
in
you.
back, if Alex isn't back within like 2 hours, he's walking up there. Because he's
Wait.
just like, alright, well.
Who's so edgy? I assume Taru.
You're coming
means-
in and there's a shit ton of incense.
Taru, when you said oh my
Wait.
god, he's so edgy. Are you referring to Tenny? I'll take that as a yes.
Yes, that is how. With a few herbs and such to, for the creature that you're wanting to uh, invoke the form of, which Jack will be able to provide you with.
Alright.
Is there any form that you have in mind?
I have nothing in mind right now.
Okay.
A
We'll leave that a
lion.
surprise for right now, then.
A giant elk.
Well, don't.
Did he just say a giant eel?
Elk.
Elk.
Oh!
I want that so much. I want a giant
You're
elk.
like, yo, what good is that?
It's my favorite animal.
A giant
Apparently-
elk is what Sprinkle had.
It's a huge beast. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was about to
Is it
say, I was picking up my book to throw it at you, and then I remembered you're not in the room.
He was gonna chuck it in his wall, hoping it went through and went across the globe.
There's a reason why I've said that huge creatures are not allowed as companions. Because if you think a giant bat's gonna bring attention, wait till you bring in the elephant.
About like a regular
The
elk.
size of a building.
Oh my god. An elk, like, just
An elk
elk's
the size of
already
an
a large
elephant.
The best-
creature.
the best part is that, like, the giant elk understands languages. It's
Oh,
like
it does?
languages.
Oh, I'm gonna
Giant
cry.
elk understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, but can't speak. It knows 4 languages.
I mean, it understands, but it can't speak.
It can only
so
speak
it's
one
like
of
No,
you
no.
them.
It can speak
talk?
No,
Giant elk.
langu-
The language of
Yeah.
giant elk.
Oh, so it speaks that. Well, fuck. That's like
That's-
the giant owl speaks owl.
Oh, I want a character that understands giant elk now.
It's called a furbolg.
Technically, but you
no,
can't understand them
furbolgs
back.
have no. Furbolgs have no way of understanding creatures. They just have a way to speak to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that went both ways. Not bad.
You're fine. No, you're
The
Yeah.
fine.
correct one would be shepherd druid.
Hmm.
Shepherd
Mm.
druid,
They can speak to all animals.
Well, yeah,
makes sense,
fucking
yeah.
druid. They do nothing but
What
live in the
about-
woods.
Well, no, that's not
Oh
all
my
druids.
God.
Can just specifically shepherd.
This is off
about
topic, but I want
parrots?
an elk so bad now. They have such cute big noses.
What
Yes.
about a regular elk?
Yeah, it's literally what I just DM'd Google. I mean, I'm Guru.
Me.
Google.
I DM'd Google and it didn't respond. Please help.
Guru, you're most
Your
reliable
Google
internet
translation has come
search.
in. I've brought up copious amounts of bullshit.
Being mean to me.
How long? Getting back to the game. How long is Alex staying in the?
8 hours.
Stay-
2 hours have definitely passed.
Yep, she's staying there for
he's
8
just walking
hours.
in. Yeah, at least he's walking. He just gives a deep, drawn out sigh and walks out of the bar.
Which I'll throw you a few that I think will help work with you, and then we can work over stuff with you regarding that.
I just imagine that the Paris just says, "Ah."
On the fucking bar. I mean, in the stables attached to the fucking bar.
I think
Alright,
so.
Alex.
The stables are connected, yes. So you do see Sora
He
poke
has
his
to
head
leave
in and just
the
be like,
bar.
you need anything?
Wait, he starts what? He starts what, Butters?
I said, you said, well, isn't it connected to the bar? I said, he still sighs. He still has to leave the bar.
Oh yeah,
So
the
it's
stable and the
Oh, no,
bar
no, no,
are
no,
not
no, I'm
barn.
just- No. I was just wondering if it was nearby, because in that case, you just smell incense.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no,
as
it's
soon
not
as you
connected.
leave.
No, it is not connected to the bar. It is behind the bar, like in the backyard
okay.
area. So
Wouldn't
it
you
is a
still
little bit
fucking
away.
smell incense?
Once you get close to it, yes.
Okay.
Jack does.
Crown!
Jack does have wax that you can use in the terms of coloring.
What, does Jack have fucking kids? The fuck?
No,
Oh, like the
But-
shitty kinds of crayons that restaurants give kids.
basically.
Like a yeah.
Some people like to draw out maps for people, and so they'll ask for a writing utensil, and he doesn't like to give them charcoal, so he just gives them wax.
Fuck you, take this. You ain't fucking getting fucking
To be
charcoal
fair,
on my ball.
the charcoal also smears on paper, so the wax actually works a little bit better as long as you don't expose it to heat.
Draw is
Oh my
tenebrous. She just sits across from him and like squints at him, trying to draw him.
Cry.
Tenebrous just kind of he tilts his head slightly, like
Shh, stay like that. That's your good side. This goes on for like an hour. Unless he doesn't.
He wouldn't stay there.
No!
What time of day is it, by the way?
Evening.
Okay. I guess at some point, if she's gonna be out there for like hours, eventually Tenny's gonna check up, like, oh god, she hasn't already died, has she?
No, she's still
Yeah,
working on it.
When Tenebris gets up, if not, she'll.
They honestly probably don't know. They probably have an idea, but they don't clearly know what the fuck she's doing. She's sitting in front of her bat with incense burning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna question it. Like whenever that starts, he's gonna question it.
I think the worst part is I can't talk, can I? Because this is technically a spell.
It is not
You can-
technically a spell. It is a ritual that
Also,
instead of being a spell,
even
it is something
ritual
that you're
casting,
basically. Go ahead.
Ritual casting, you can talk during. You can like still do stuff during it. You just have to like be mainly focused on doing the spell, but you can still talk and like
As long as it's
do some.
not a heavy activity or an activity like that'll draw your
Okay.
attention like a spell.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna have to remember that for Wednesday. Because you put me under the impression that I couldn't talk while I ritual casted Detect Magic, because it would cut the spell off.
No,
That is my
You
problem.
can talk.
My fault. I think the first one that I'm gonna DM you will be one that you're gonna be like, but I can't write it. But at the same time, it's an interesting idea at the very least.
Okay, just walks up. What are you doing?
Oh, is that the one you wanted? Okay, I can get you the stats
No,
for it.
I was kidding. I was joking.
I know you're joking, but that is actually an option. It wouldn't be specifically that one. It would be a. Hold on, let me type in what it would be called.
Oh my god, just imagine, like,
But that is basically
Paris
the same
just-
thing. You could
just
have that
imagine
technique.
Paris jokingly suggested a wasp, just like a singular wasp as a beast companion.
Annoying. Primarily because I hate wasps.
Yeah, no, that is totally an option, Paris.
Stings for extra damage.
He
Has like
walks-
it's fucking beefy. It's just like
Would
Every
you
time I walk up,
would you
just
like
ask, what are you
this?
doing?
Changing form.
Changing form of what?
She
Really?
glances at what's in the
Wait, is
center
she
of the
still gonna
fucking...
be talking then?
Vaguely, yes. She's gonna be able to speak.
Can you at least do me the favor and tell her
Tell her not to
when
talk.
we're around? Yes,
She'll just back
especially
off.
when we're around people.
She kind of like perks up her head. I know how to be quiet.
If anyone's around, or if we think anyone's around, do not talk. All right?
I'll be extra secret. And you can see like faint like coloring kind of riffling through her fur, preparing her
What
for
is she
it.
becoming? Which
Um,
turn are you into?
I'll let you know. Don't worry, it'll be more inconspicuous. Conspicuous. Stop distracting me! Please! I've never done this before and I don't want it to go
Secrecy
wrong.
and plan. See, he just walks her away, and you see him like murmur secrecy and plan making. Fuck.
Fuck it, yeah, Dom, we'll go with the one that I said before as a joke.
In which case, let me see here real quick, cause
Wait!
If it's like a fucking dragon, I'm gonna be pissed.
no, it's not a dragon. I can
It's not
promise
gonna
you
be a
that.
dragon, it's not...
I basically gave the stipulation that whatever she picked, it would have to be a beast, but it would gain, or rather, it would be able to keep a few of the traits that Minnie has learned. It won't be able to do the song, but it will be able to do the roar that she has learned, because that's a screech that can be emulated by various creatures. Certain ones can't, but and I do see in our chat that Taru has suggested a giant eel. Taru,
Eel! God
they're
fucking
not
damn
going
it, what am I gonna...
underwater.
when she said that, I just imagine eel.
Eel!
Escalator.
Eel! Didn't he fucking freak out and actually cuss? Yeah,
don't
it
think
was
he
the
cursed.
cussing episode!
Did he curse?
Yeah, because he
What'd
went
he say?
and then he like had a like dolphin noise. It was where they said
Oh, it
the
wasn't a
bad
real-
word, but it was censored.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't like an actual censor. That was like they're cursing, but it was technically him cussing.
Yeah.
And I love, by the way, the fact that there is just a straight list. Because even as a child, I heard how many fucking words Mr. Krabs said and went, wait. And counted on my fingers.
Everyone was counting it.
I
Yes.
still like,
Back to game.
yeah. Wait, Dot, I have one more idea.
Okay. That was one of the ones I would have sent you.
Do it! Let's fucking do it. He's gonna stab my neck anyway.
I mean, either idea, I was going to throw one other thing at you for it, but
What? Wait, what? Indulge me.
the barding idea for armor.
Am I gonna have to switch it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that you could, for the one that you're currently working with, the first idea, you could use barding because of the fact that it would be able to give it armor. The second one has a natural armor, so it would just be adding your proficiency bonus. Yes.
Let's go with the first one then.
Okay. I'm gonna have to double check a few things. I'm running through it real quick just to help out. But in the meantime, would you like to, tell them what you've turned her into?
I wanted to see it. Because Butters is probably gonna laugh. Mordecai might kill me.
Yeah, you have to explain. Yeah, what do we see? Bears explain as we go outside. I'm guessing.
When am I done, actually? Now that
We're
I think about it.
We're
around the
probably
middle of the
still
night.
awake.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
gee.
probably still awake. Unless one of you would just leave, Mordecai would be awake, waiting for this bull.
There's a bear that just pokes his head in. More conspicuous than a flying bat. Not in! Why do I keep saying inconspicuous? Conspicuous!
Wait, what form does it take?
It's a bear.
Uh,
My friend wanted to kill me, by the way, on my fucking morning Wednesday
Is
when I
it-
said I wanted a bear as a companion.
is it an awakened bear?
Hi,
Well, I mean...
it's still me.
You still have the same voice.
It's still me.
she doesn't talk in large quantities in crowded cities anyway.
I don't want to get people in
So
trouble.
the speaking is not a problem.
How big of a bear is it? Like,
Mm,
how big is the bear?
Large creature.
So it's-
Cave bear.
So wait, because no, bears are medium usually. I think
It's a
Normal
cave
bears.
bear. You're thinking black bear.
Yeah, black bear is the one that's usually a medium size. This one is a cave-sized bear. So this is
Basically, it's basically
Yo.
a grizzly bear.
basically.
It's still bad, but it's better. Oh,
The problem was her appearance. If she's just a brown grizzly bear and we managed to change my appearance, I just look like another ranger.
well, I was gonna think like wolf, because then you could at least play it off as big dog. Just
Any
looks-
good hitman can tell the difference between a dog and a wolf, though.
And a good ranger as well.
Like, no matter what, that was gonna be told. It's better than the first idea I had.
What was the first?
A dire wolf.
No, I would have rather died. Mordecai would have rather died wolf. Mordecai would have much rather died wolf.
I mean, if you got another 50 gold in another 8 hours!
It's fine.
The worst part was, Butters, like, genuinely, in the DMs, I'm like, I don't know if I want a dire wolf or a bear, and then Don said that you could just make barding for the bear as well, and I'm like, that
Make-
armor class.
Wait. Yeah, but we don't have the time to do that.
Aloe has a few spares. She'd have to do some quick fix retrofitting because she's been using them for flying creatures, but she could jury rig it. It's not going to be the safest or best
That
manner of
arm
doing
type
it.
is very different.
Their body
Their
types are
body-
very different. Like I said, she is going to have to do some
Very,
very
very
quick work.
Aren't we leaving like in the morning?
We're leaving when you want to leave. You could leave at the end of the
Yeah.
week. You could leave at the end of the next month. You could leave next year. That's up to you guys.
From the way she works, it probably wouldn't take her more than past, what, 9, 10 in the morning?
If you guys give her more time, she'll be able to adjust it so that one, maybe even two people could ride the bear.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Might as well be fully equipped.
God damn it. Alright.
Oh
Do
no.
that then.
What?
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 Nothing.
You do.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Nothing
What did he
happened.
do? What did he do? I'm looking on the roll 20. Did he fuck with
Did
anything?
you see
What
nothing?
happened?
Okay, good. Okay.
What did he do? Spoiler or
He
something?
pulled up a spoiler on the stream. Don't
Nope,
look at
nope,
it.
nope.
Hurt your eyes.
Nope.
Did you almost fuck up her entire character sheet?
I may have dragged and dropped the sheet, and it may have, instead of dragging it off onto the map as it's supposed to do, dragged it onto Minnie's sheet and made an overlay
yeah.
onto it. But as soon as I turned off the NPC thing, it immediately flipped it back on. We're good. All is well.
I missed it.
La la
To
la
be
la
fair,
la
I-
la la la.
To be fair, I remembered her stats anyway, so
Yeah, no, that you're fine. You're good.
I
Shit.
said yes because it asked me if I wanted to change it to the polar bear. So I'm like, oh, sure.
Astra's gonna
Oh wait, that means you can
go to
just.
sleep at a healthy time.
Okay.
Holy crap!
What?
The strength difference.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't its int be 10 right now?
Yes, it is. I'm making a separate sheet for it that I'm making available to you. Don't worry. So,
Also, Guru,
yes.
partially, I'm going to say you're welcome.
For?
Remember when we had the conversation of how to make fights difficult?
Mm-hmm. I
There
remember.
you go, bud. There you go, bud. When
being
we
said-
leaving?
You guys have the ability to rest, do as you need to do. So, what would you
So
like to
did that thing straight up say I was dead?
It
No, it just said that
if
the
you
thing
see it,
fulfilled.
you would recognize it as the one you put out from back when.
Do her proficiencies? Proficiencies. Wow.
stay.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody in the bar, usually as he looks at the hit wanted sign, he starts.
What the fuck?
Does it say who
Why?
put it? It specifically doesn't say who put it out, right?
No, it was
Yeah.
requested by the person who put it in.
Yeah, he just looks at it. Oh, I'll put that on myself.
You put a hit out on yourself.
Yeah.
You just wanted to see if anyone could get you, didn't you?
No. I knew exactly who was gonna take it. Here's how it worked. And you see, he puts his puts his feet up a little bit. So, how it worked was I knew I got a hit basically that I had to take out 3 guys in the city. So what I did was I knew exactly who was going to take the job. So I put it up, and those 3 guys took the job. And there was also a rumor of where I'd be, the exact room I'd be in. Put up a fake version of me. They came and attacked it for a second, realized it was fake, and I took them out. Really easy and clean job too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're out of character. This
Easy
is
money.
talking about.
Yeah, he's saying that he put the hit out on himself. The one that you found.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Why?
He just explained it so he could
He was
get the
getting
people
3
he
people
needed to
in
kill.
one place.
Oh. Nice job.
Yeah, better times. Better times.
I'm letting this chick work on the armor. Actually, if I help her, does it make it faster?
It would, yes. Which is
I'll help her.
basically just actually, let me. Wouldn't that work?
Does the scarf actually that I made for Minnie still fit around her fat ass neck now that she's
Yes.
a goddamn bear? Okay.
In fact, you actually see that she's able to like kind of like she makes like this lumbering thump, sits down, and she like uses her little bear paws to flip it over her shoulder. She looks so proud of herself, like I did it.
She has
She has fingers, not thumbs, but fingers. Well, kind of thumbs, not really, but you know,
They can be operated kind of as thumbs.
kind of.
Minnie sitting here
What?
with fans. What the hell?
Hold on,
It's
it's
good.
not doing the right thing for that. There you go. It wasn't giving you the right
that was
proficiency
you.
bonus.
Oh,
Yes, I'm in your sheet, Paris.
sorry.
I'm messing with your shit, like I'm always supposed to do.
Quit it.
Um, anyway, a character
Oh,
that isn't a
boy.
ranger paladin to get a companion or a mount.
Buy a horse?
For a mount, buy a horse. Or if you're wanting like a companion, you can buy and tame a beast, or get magic initiate to gain the find familiar spell. In which case you can send it off to do your bidding, look through its
Don, did you
eyes.
read the note that's like right underneath
Which thing?
the 3-letter message? That's right underneath her question.
BRB? Oh yeah. I'll let her know later. I thought she said she was back. My apologies.
No. She said what? Because someone called her, I think.
Oh, okay. That's what I mistook. My bad.
You're right.
Also, I'm pretty sure most of those stats are the base stats, Paris.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, that's not including ASI, which because of the
Technically,
because
yeah,
of the level
alert.
because of the level of the polar bear, you would get 1 ASI. Because I get 1 at 8th level, so you get 2 ability score improvements to put into it, or
Well, she has the alert feat,
Mhm.
so she already has.
So you would just be keeping the alert feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine. Just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if you had taken the alert feat at level 8 or level 4.
Oh god, her health actually is going to be higher.
The
By
benefits of
20.
different, the benefits of different forms.
Jesus. Yeah, she's a tank.
Yep.
She's already tanky, but you know.
So, are you guys wanting to move out, Autobots roll out, or
God damn you
Any
for
more
that reference.
preparations?
I should have known.
is there anything else you guys want to do before you do so? I click my tongue a lot. I apologize if that's annoying to anyone.
It's on.
But
God, we should have saved mini stats.
no worries.
Oh,
What? That's why I had been making another sheet for her bear form.
fuck. Fuck me.
You're fine. Here's what we can do.
No, because bear form mini stats change is the problem.
I know.
Or normal mini stats change is the problem.
Paris, you're worrying too much. Don't worry. I already had a plan for this. Believe me. I have 3 types of contingency plans just in case. And also, Oz, to answer your question, you can buy a horse, a mule, a mount of some sort if you have the money for it. You can get the Find Familiar spell either as 3rd level Warlock or just getting Magic Initiate if you're taking the ASI for it. Elk is generally not going to be one of the recommended riding creatures. Deer either. Horse is usually going to be the staple, as is, mule is not recommended, but it can be. That would be something more of, you'd have to, be able to get the deer to trust you, which can take some time because they're kind of skittish.
What if you're raised by giant elks?
Then that would
Have
be
you
your
That would
character.
be family, not a mount.
And then you learned both common and giant elk.
Yes,
and
but
then
that would
one
then
of
be
your-
your character, which would be a different character than the one you're currently playing.
He desperately wants to know giant elk. Why?
Because
I want a
it's
big
a
sheep.
language. It's a language that is not listed. And it's apparently an
Neither is
actual
technically-
language.
Neither is technically Minotaur.
I didn't know Minotaur was a language either.
Yeah, it is!
It is.
Oh,
But
wow.
most people just go with Abyssal.
My gnome knows Minotaur because I couldn't just take Abyssal and say that worked. Excuse.
Huh.
I want a horned mount. Ooh, ooh. God damn it.
I'm gonna say that at the moment it would be. Let me put it this way: if you want to mount like that, it would be a side quest.
Do a side what?
It'd be a
Side
side
quest.
quest, meaning
Side
that you have to put an effort to it, and there's a possibility of failure. It's like playing Breath of the Wild and going up behind a horse to only get kicked in the face.
Get kicked dead in the face!
I had
Literally
that
what I
happen
was
to me in my
thinking.
most recent playthrough. It made me laugh so hard I had to put down my controller.
Oh,
I
Don,
don't
do
know
you
where
want
I'm
to
gonna
know?
get a big elk though.
Do you want a quick little Breath of the Wild story?
Later.
Okay, yeah.
What
I
is
don't
my
have anything else to do
I
tonight.
need to
I'm gonna sleep.
alter normal minis decks.
Yeah, alter that, correct that as you remember it. I just put it in the bottom so that you would have it where you can easily access it, and when you change your back, do as you need.
Has this thing been yapping in my ear, Guru?
The bat?
No,
You mean the
whatever the
bear?
heck is following him around.
Oh, a little bit. Not
Does he
not
understand it?
yapping rapid, not like yapping, yappity 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 yap. Like occasionally you'll hear just like come back and be like when you like were going to go out to the barn, you actually heard it say, "Man, like you waited 2 hours," you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After the first 30 minutes, you heard a, "I'm nervous. Be right back," and you just like, whatever. Then you heard a, "Okay, I'm back. There's all these smells, and it's all so pretty, and I bet there's lights. Oh, I bet if you went out there, you'd be really relaxed."
Did I
So,
detect her?
so guys, about 45 minutes in, right?
Mhm.
You like this is for Tenebris and Imnasha. You just see him like slowly just go down, like just ears covered, just looks annoyed.
The best part is he's not hearing it. It's just in his head.
So he can't blot it out.
He can't make it any
Well-
quieter. It is in his head.
Why is it in his head?
You guys don't hear
don't
anything.
know.
You just see him covering his ears and putting his head into the table, just like, "Kill me."
What happened?
You don't know. He's suddenly putting his face into the bar and covering his ears.
Astra is
Are you
unconcerned.
okay?
God damn!
Tenebris pokes an ass.
Fine.
Ooh, isn't he the one who's like the shadowy bad guy, ninja bad dude? I bet he could punch someone's heart out.
Question. Wait.
Can
you-
Question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can I see it?
At the moment, no.
Uh,
So you like occasionally, like you're just like, look, there's just something around me that helps me sometimes.
He just randomly tries to just throw a hand out and grab in a certain direction.
You're just
Well,
put your
he'll-
hand out, just shoomp, and you just hear, okay,
well,
no.
you're clearly lying.
Fine. He puts his head back down.
That was a close one. You almost grabbed me. You almost gave me a heart attack. I should pay more attention to what you're doing, and more attention to what that guy's doing. He has knives.
I see what this is. Do I detect it in any way?
No.
You see one
do
guy
I
take out a
detect
pipe,
magic on
light
me?
something, and start smoking. Just in the
Getting
middle of the
fucking
bar.
high!
You do know that smoking's bad for you. It's bad for your health. It also makes you say all kinds of weird stuff. It makes you start laughing real weird. And I mean, the last time you did it, there's people died. Don't smoke in the bar. I don't want people to die.
Oh no.
Fucking getting blazed currently.
Do
Yes, he's
you
Are
say-
having.
you
It's like-
hearing something?
He seemed very tense, and his fists were clenched like he was about to just punch something. And they just start smoking.
25 gold, I can get you something stronger.
Jack, your local fucking weed man.
What? I know.
What exactly, stronger?
It's,
Right.
Is it the same?
Oh no, it's depends. Do you like it? It'll calm you down, but in order to actually get it into your system, it's kind of like feeling like you're breathing in fire for a second. It's like fire than ice.
I can do that for
I'll
you.
stick to this.
If you don't want the dragon's lettuce, suit yourself.
No.
Lettuce.
No, Master,
Are you
please.
interested?
No, I hate vegetables.
He just shakes his head, just keeps cleaning.
Now, Bruce, do you want to see this drawing I made of you earlier? Because I was bored.
Denny.
NPR.
What?
NPR is oh there.
Astra's offering to show you a drawing she made of you.
He says nothing and just looks at you.
Okay, I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. And she holds out the piece of paper, and it looks like a child's drawing. Honestly, it's like kind of a stick figure. It's like it has like stick arms, and it's just like a square body, and it like a circle head, and the horns is a smiley face,
Okay.
and a crudely drawn knife.
He stares at the drawing.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you try?
Universe, I can't draw that good. I think you're being very cruel to me.
To be fair, she's also using wax. So,
I'm using wax. It was all they had.
I mean, it's terrible, but it's also wax. Wax isn't exactly your standard utensil. Although I did see a kid draw something pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure he's been practicing. What? He's been practicing.
Even Jack just says it's bad. Fucking
I'm
say
not
it
an
was
artist.
It's just your
I
first
like
time
things-
drawing with wax. That's all.
I'm an alchemist person, not like an artist. I did my best.
Tenebris will. He'll take that piece of paper and turn it upside down, and he'll get his calligraphy supplies out, and he'll write in large font in incredibly fancy writing. Almost said over.
Imnostra.
You, and then he'll hand it back to you.
It's very fancy.
God. It's so good.
It takes like
Tenebris.
a good
You're
20
so-
minutes.
You're taking that long on just the name Imnostra? Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, good art
You wanted to
takes
speak
time.
with your soul.
Yeah,
Tenebris, how did you get this good at writing?
practice. A lot of practice.
They taught you how to do that in your school? School of assassination? I don't know what your educational background is.
No,
Hobby.
I learned this in my own time.
Oh. Oh, so you're
Although-
self-taught. That's so impressive.
I had a lot of help from a friend. I wonder how they're doing.
I mean, I could probably get a spell that can message them if you give me a description. But not now, because not
No,
yet.
that's okay.
What's Mordecai doing? Is Mordecai still getting high?
Yeah.
So he came to me with his fucking brain scrambled.
Red-eyed and looking happy as a clam.
So I know that look. All right.
No,
good to
he
know.
still has RBF.
Oh, yeah.
Even throughout the high, he has RBF.
I mean, happy as a clam, but with RBF. So,
As happy as
Disturbing
a clam
RBF.
as Mordecai can be.
Happy RBF is your eyebrows are slightly raised.
mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
Pretty much, yeah.
He looks.
Eyes
He
slightly
looks.
red. And also, it's like an hour and 30 minutes after you went to her, so it's like there's a little time for it to wear off, just a little.
A little. Just enough for you to be able to stand and move.
After it gets to be like 10 or 11 at night, I'm not just gonna go to bed.
Also, by the way, Butters, it takes you like 5 hours even from a single joint to come down, so
So yeah, it would take some time.
Yeah.
It's enough to move rather than to come down from.
unless his ass is used to processing it, and then it's gonna be fucking out in like 30 minutes.
Is there a tape, Guru?
No.
In this you stick things to the wall.
Paris, do the math.
Yeah.
His age
Just
plus.
because you're old doesn't mean you've been doing it forever.
He's old.
I think he was once straight edge, maybe.
Once.
Guru, Imnastra's gonna try to find a way to stick the Tenebrous calligraphy onto the wall of her room.
Okay.
She just needs attack.
A nail would suffice. Just
Oh, yeah,
tap
she
it
does
in
that.
with like the butt of a dagger or something like that, and just very lightly just make it.
God,
your own.
no, Nostra, please, you can cut yourself. Just use your shoe.
That also
Oh,
works.
it's in the wall now, and she goes to sleep.
All right.
Oh my
So-
god.
The night passes. The dawn awakes. A very fluffy bear wakes up with the breastplate armor changed in its segmentation to accommodate for the new bear form. As Minnie is now a bear, and you have your horse and cart if you wish to take it, and you guys have open road ahead of you when you're ready to leave.
How many times have I watched her
Correct.
attempt to fly?
Can I just correct one thing? She's not just any bear. She is without a doubt, the least intimidating bear.
She has the softest looking eyes. Like, there's these big
So fucking
eyes of just
cute.
love that just say, I will care for you. But at the same time, say that as soon as those eyes dilate and go into anger mode, run. It is literally the slap bear, look at the other person,
Slap
run me.
bear.
I love that so much.
Right.
I feel like Tenebrous would be one to slap the bear.
So you just cry, because you're a friend.
Like slaps bear.
Whoever slaps the bear, I will slap him.
Protect the bear.
Nothing.
That being said, do you guys wish to grab the cart, or are you taking anything else, or are you just going?
I'll take the.
You're taking
We're
the
in Tenebrous. Yeah.
Okay.
We could have
Mr. does-
many. We could have many pull the cart. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Astra does whatever Alex does, honestly. She's like, what's the
What
plan?
What happens if I put the brawny feet on a large beast?
I'll consider it, but it can't go. It can't go over 20. Don't forget.
Giant beast.
The
But
string?
it's
God damn it!
yeah. Paris, you're worried that Minnie will be like, oh man, she's gonna wanna she's gonna be trying to take off and fly. She's so used to it. And you wake up and you see her alert. She wakes up and gets out, and you see her just like do a little trot at first, and then she like pauses, like does a little hop and kind of like makes a huff noise and trots a little bit again, pauses, looks down at her feet, looks around and does a little trot again, looks down at her feet, looks around, just like goes into a full gallop, just and you just see her just running in circles at high speed, just this fast as
trying
this
to
large
fly?
bear. No, she's not trying to fly.
Oh, she can
She's
run now!
fast. She went from 10 feet movement speed on the ground to 40. She is suddenly like, this isn't as fast as flying, but I can do it on the ground. This is a novel experience for her, and she is
Oh my god.
relishing it.
Oh my
She's just
god.
like moving around like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. I can. She like slides to herself in front of you, just looks at you, just this big eyes, this the goofy, that's like waving her arms around like, ah.
Tenebrous
Yeah.
literally like he would say to Alex, like, I really feel like Minnie needs to grow up at some point.
She looks at you and squints and sticks her tongue out at you.
I mean, to be fair, she is only like 5.
She holds up her paw. I now have 5 fingers.
She's 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because animals age different than humans and creatures, you know, and...
I'm an adult. I just wasn't very
What?
smart when I was a baby. She looks like abashed at that. She's like, I know I wasn't smart when I was a baby.
She only gained
I'm
sentience
not
about a year
saying
ago.
you're not smart, I'm just saying you really don't sound like an adult.
Oh, that's because I was, in a, a form that was a kind of taps her throat. My voice will probably, be fine as it is. It didn't really need to change when I became. She pats her fluffy belly. I'm
Out
big.
of character, I met someone with a voice like this that is an actual adult.
Yes. You met the orc with the high-pitched voice.
Oh. Him.
It's like saying Lisa Silverman sounds like a child.
Oh, are we going to the, capital?
And by
Or the
which
capital.
path?
The road is probably a bad idea.
Paths are there?
I'm just saying.
Oh, do you need me to give you the bear stats, Paris?
No, I have them up.
Good,
When you put up Bear Mini, they put up the bear stats. So.
Oh, good, because I did have those on there, and they gave it the 10 intelligence, all that stuff. So just want to make sure.
I also have not altered it. I just realized, shit.
Gotta do it quick.
Also need to change that because that's. Hold on.
Halfling look.
Oh my god, Tari heard, did you try? Colin.
Oh my god. What's this here?
Hmm.
Is that a fucking hole?
Is
Is that a hoe?
Is this a hole?
No, that's a river.
Oh.
That is
Wait,
part
what's
of
a river?
that is part of the
Oh.
Fey Step. Not the Fey Step. Sorry, that is part of the Fairy Riverfront. The Fairy Riverfront is actually a city, but is also in reference to the river that runs through the Fey Step Forest. Supposedly originating somewhere in the Fey Step Forest, but no one can prove its origin.
Either way we go, we're gonna cross the river, but one way avoids the massive desert. So
That is less of a desert and more of just a barren wasteland. A good way of it's a desert, really, but it has areas where there are enough plants and lively creatures, although calling them lively is an understatement.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll go around. Can we go around the wastes?
yeah, we can take this path.
Yeah, can we do that?
You can head up north if you're wanting to go.
Yeah.
Either you can either go back up towards Ironside Cliffs to Galestruck than Ainsford, but it's the long way. If you just stick around the edge of the Laughing Sands, you can go to Gripbrush, and then go up from there to Ainsford, which is the faster path.
Tenebris would suggest that we do not go through Ironside Cliffs or near it.
Does it go through our side? Oh yeah, there's a
Tenebris
yeah.
is just saying.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Imnostra,
Why do you
I
keep
support
pointing out
Alex.
the obvious?
Bless her gay little heart.
Bob, Bob,
What was the last direction that I saw? Jesus Christ! I realized that we haven't come up with a name for him.
I've been waiting on that.
Leave me alone!
Again,
what?
it was near
You said near, but which direction was he going in?
in this area.
He was going down that way.
No, in that area. You weren't
He's
sure
just
what
in-
area he was going to be going to. He was just kind of circling around throughout those areas.
Fuck. Well, I guess we're fucking going to that little area then.
Which, you know that if he was going to the Wild Waste, he was going there to...
To die?
Not to die. to, in his words, to wrestle.
Great!
There are creatures there ranging from a lot of creatures that were there before the rending, like owlbears and the like, as well as creatures that, after the rending, evolved to be able to hunt creatures like owlbears.
This motherfucker is literally just a fucking Grey Warden, is what you have given me!
That's what you gave me. You gave me
Did you
what?
literally give him the recipe for dragon?
I didn't! I didn't think I did! But then he said he frequents this area, and I'm just sitting here like, this just sounds like a Grey Warden going to die to Darkspawn!
He's not dead yet.
As far as you know.
As far as you know, that's correct.
Watch you find his corpse.
You find his corpse buried around an entire army's worth of creatures.
That's about right.
He has a disguise kit on him. Oh, nice. And a set of instructions.
To whom it may concern, this is aimed at you, Alex. This should be used.
Hey, I saw your face in a in a guild the other day.
Nice job, stupid.
Yeah. Wow, 35,000 gold. That's a lot. Thought you might need this. Thinking I wouldn't be alive to show you.
Yes.
That being said, as you guys are leaving, you hear, as you're leaving the gates of God's Finger, you hear, "Hey! Hello!"
Timothy?
It's Timothy. You guys leaving so soon?
We have business to conduct.
I figure as much. He looks down. He kind of sees Mordecai amongst the group, and you see him hold up in his hand what appears to be a hand crossbow, and he kind of waves it. I'm still practicing. Well, hope maybe by the time you get back, maybe I'll be good enough. I gotta practice more, but I'm working on it.
I'm sure that you'll do wonderfully soon. Just don't shoot yourself or anyone else accidentally.
I
literally just imagined
a trained soldier, ma'am. I'm efficient and proficient with my weaponry. I keep a clean crossbow. Don't load it unless you're ready to fire. You know, all that stuff.
He just nods.
He gives a hand crossbow salute.
And there's a strange just look at him. Just like you can't pinpoint what it means with a strange look.
Bye.
Oh dear.
He looks kind of like it's a look of disappointed, kind of, but there's something else in it.
Oh dear.
Butters, in your head, you like, as you're looking up at this guy with this disappointed look, you just kind of hear a faint, you admire him a little, don't you? That he's a good guy.
No, he just said no. He's like, no, you're wrong at that.
Then he's young and full of vim and vigor?
You're getting closer.
Ooh, that he's bright-eyed and got a
This is in
bright
his head.
view of the world. Yes, just in his head. Only his head.
Okay.
You're
Does he
as close as you just were.
react?
Yes! I did it! Yes!
No, he said you're as close as you just were. Like nothing's changed.
Damn it! I'll figure it out.
Wait. Does he have
make
any
a perception
visible
check,
reaction?
Mordecai. Actually, make a perception check, Mordecai.
Do it for me.
Yeah, okay, I'll make it for you. No worries. Wasn't sure if you were back home yet or not.
I'm curious if that's I'm curious to what NPR said.
What did NPR say?
If he has a visible reaction, like Mordecai does.
I mean, he shakes his head.
No, he's openly
Natural
answering.
20.
Like he's saying
He's
this out
openly answering. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you just hear him saying this out loud.
You're talking to yourself again.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. I need to check something. So that's a 22 versus a...
Tenebris just kind of looks at. Actually, would he know? No.
I'm using detect magic.
I'll insight. Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yep.
What does he gather?
Even with your natural 20, they still beat you on stealth.
Who?
Tenebris, you barely match them.
That's insight.
Oh, insight. What's your perception score? Is it the same?
My perceptions.
No, he was
score.
inciting something.
He's inciting
inciting.
Mordecai.
Oh yeah. So
I was
yes, you see him
inciting
shaking his head. My
Mordecai.
apologies. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Got my
no. If
wires
you're inciting
crossed there.
him, if you're inciting him saying that, is he talking to himself? You can tell he's telling it from his eyes. He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Out of character, he believes this thing just to be a figment of his imagination.
Yep.
Oh
Fair
dear.
enough. Okay. He's just so bold and
Is the thing still there when I cast detect
I'm
magic?
gonna-
It is sitting.
Yeah.
Are you driving?
I'm on mini.
You're on mini. It is basically sitting behind the person who's driving, just kind of like kicking their self around, like hopping from place to place, like almost like they're like bouncing around, pacing, but in a flying, bouncing way rather than just walking.
So it's like watching a Navi like bounce in the air.
Yes,
Ash
and
just
because you
stares
can't
at
see
it.
its form, it's just a ball of illusionary light.
It looks like a Navi!
Yes, it looks exactly like a Navi. That's the best part.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
listen!
If it ever does that, it's gonna die. I'm sorry.
No, it's never going to do that. I mean, it might, but that will be completely situational and not at all intentional.
I suppose Tenebris doesn't notice anything with his
Um,
perception at all.
what'd you roll with your perception?
12.
12, no. Whatever.
Can Amnostra try to do detect thoughts? On Mordecai to see if she can.
Just detect thoughts just in general?
Yeah, no, she can't. She has it on her spell list.
I know,
but
detect thoughts, let me check detect thoughts real quick. That is actually an interesting thought.
because she probably has her her spell thingy, the thing she uses to cast spells with, on her lap, just tapping it.
You can read the
You'd
thought
also
of
do subtle
certain
spell.
creatures. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus on any one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Cool.
Huh,
And
I
you
wonder.
it's just to like focus to read the surface thoughts, and if you're trying to dig deeper, then they have to make a saving throw. So you're trying to
Trying to
look
get surface. She's trying to look for if there's like whatever he's talking to in his head.
so
Hear it?
listening to the surface thoughts of Mordecai. What are some of the surface thoughts in Mordecai's head? Just surface.
I'm going fucking insane.
She's gonna try to concentrate if she doesn't get like what she's looking for.
Okay, you're just waiting. After about 30 seconds, you hear a. It is not his voice in his head, but you hear a. Do you think when we get to the capital, we'll be able to go see all the sites? I mean, there's specific sites that I want to make sure that you see. Very important sites. Do you think you can see them if I take you there? Can you? Can you? Can you?
He just nods. He's
Yes!
irritated.
Amnostra leans back in her seat and is like, "So, are there any sites that anybody wants to see when we get to the capital?"
I think I do.
There's all sorts of places that are really good to see. Should we tell her any? Oh, I bet they'd love to see the Chapel of Gods. Oh my
I
goodness!
heard the
it's
Chapel
so
of Gods
pretty.
is really cool.
Oh my gosh, she knows about the Chapel of Gods. She must be so smart.
Hey, I'm not sure what spell you cast a bit ago.
I cast detect thoughts.
Oh, shit.
On you. Yeah, it's like I think there's something like talking to you in your. I don't know if it's actually you though. It might be a creature or something.
I think it's just my conscience. It's fine.
Alex, since fucking Mordecai is up front, taps him Nostra and just kind of like moves her hand across the throat, like, stop.
Okay.
Tenebris is just like. He's skeptical, but he says nothing.
He's the only one who doesn't have a way to figure this out.
Hey, neither does Mordecai.
Mordecai really doesn't know.
So Does Pass Without Trace work on vehicles?
Yeah. Anything within the radius of Pass Without Trace.
Oh. Let me just make sure.
Also, it is a fair. Oh, sorry.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet. Okay. Okay, so that includes like horses and shit as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horses and minis and Alex's. Oh my.
And fuck off.
Oh, she said, I got your fucking number, imp. Nostra, in your head? Bitch! In your head, you just hear, like, just this soft little bitch!
I know which word. Is it just in my head, or can I sense a direction, which is coming
In
from?
your head.
Figured you out. Got him.
Nostra,
Not an imp, bitch.
Head.
you want to take a ride on Minnie? This is the first time that she's actually been able to keep up with the horse.
She's just, like, happily, like, doing, like, a bear waddle. She's having the time of her life.
Tenebris would cast Pass Without Trace when we enter, like, if we entered, like, a forest area or something.
You get up close to the Fey Step Forest. Usually by the end of I'd say about the second, third day.
Alex is desperately trying to fucking get Nostra out of earshot.
Nostra will eventually go out of earshot if you keep urging her to, and she won't question it.
She'll lean back to where Nostra can hear her with her.
Kind of want Tenebris to shadow step on me, but no.
It's a 2-seat saddle.
And there's no shadows on Minnie.
That's true. That's true.
Underneath her.
Underneath her, yeah, just right under her belly.
It's like Odysseus leaving the Cyclops' cave.
You gotta ride on the underside of the sheep.
Oh my
I just
god.
imagine she just looks down and goes, "What are you doing under there?" And fucking trips.
What are you doing under?
Nah, he'll just stay there. He's still skeptical, but he says nothing.
She leans back, so Nostra is the only one who can hear her and go, "There is a sprite following Mordecai, but she doesn't want him to know quite yet, so try and be just a little bit on the down low. Let him believe,
Oh, sorry.
let him believe that he's a voice in his head."
Nostra uses awakened mind, not awakened. Uses awakened mind, which is the telepathy ability.
Telepathy.
Let me
Telepathically, I think she's trying to say.
Yeah, she's trying to
communicates like that. She's like
telepathically.
Telepathically, guys. Come on. Don't let everyone have a stroke now.
Telepathically.
In order to telepathically speak to any creature, you have to be able to see them.
I mean, she could crane her head a little bit so she could see Alex.
Yeah, she could see Alex to speak in her head. That wouldn't be an issue.
That's who.
Yeah.
Do you think I could eat that Sprite?
Please don't.
Of you.
Please don't. Please don't devour the fake creature. She's trying not to laugh at the image because all I
Like
bought
a cat
up
trying to eat a fly.
Yeah, exactly. That's all she could think of was a fucking cat just trying to eat a fucking fly. So you just see her grinning, just like, don't do it, don't. I don't think it's here to hurt him. I think it might be trying to keep him safe. Somehow. I don't know exactly how a Sprite can do that, but sure.
They can't do shit. It's a mediocre soda.
Ass, please!
Also, Mordecai, every now and then you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What are you doing?
I don't want to get it wrong next time. I got it wrong and you were mad at me. I gotta be better.
Are you telling me you don't know how to fucking count?
I do, but sometimes
God,
when
I'm
I'm counting it, other things get in my head and I can't count properly.
So, Tinny, you work for the garden, right?
Yes.
Eco-terrorist. It's always fun to work with.
Eco terrorist. No.
Mordecai, you're saying too many big words at once for us.
Wait, what do you mean no?
What do you know about the Rose Garden?
I've worked for him a few times. They're eco-terrorist. So that's fine.
Oh, character, are they?
Depends on
That's
what
what I
division you're working for. Some parts of it could be considered eco-terrorism, where they're trying to essentially have wild nature be cultivated violently in areas, but that's just something that other people do. That's not your forte.
I just like the idea of he's figuring this out now.
Just realizing the implication that, wait,
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry,
I like the idea that-
I would have thought that I would fucking know this before.
Yeah,
I mean, you hadn't
Mordecai
put the
does.
implications of it, but
He's been a part of his life.
it's been part of his life, but the part that he's been
That's
focused
probably
in,
why you wouldn't think that you're a terrorist if it was
Well-
so deeply ingrained.
it's basically you're raised in the section to do your job, not
Yeah,
in the
but he
direction
would
to
be
look at it from an
aware.
outside. It's an outsider's
He would
perspective.
be aware of the different divisions.
Yeah, he'd be aware of the different divisions, but he wouldn't be aware of it as eco-terrorism. He'd be aware of it as the rapid, spontaneous growth of life division, where they
No.
burst
Don't-
life
don't-
in a
don't give
manner
me
which
that.
I'm giving you that.
NPR's upset that like I had to
NPR,
go on the
That is the
NPR,
worst.
think about it. Think about it. In real life, people are terrorists without realizing that they're terrorists.
hmm
Because that's just what they're
Okay.
raised
Yeah.
to think.
Look, let's just sit down and explain to you how your character's now a terrorist. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
You've been playing them with at least quadruple the number of sessions I've had, more than that. But they're a terrorist now. Just accept it.
He's not a terrorist.
What?
He's still the same
He's
division
part
that
of a
he's been.
terrorist organization.
Yeah, there you go. He just hasn't had anyone with an outside perspective to be able to look in and inform him of this.
I mean, to be fair, isn't like every adventuring party at this point just terrorists? Because they all just go
No.
through killing fucking
In that
people.
case, Tenebris wouldn't say no, but he would say, that's not what I know them as.
Ah, brainwashed. Fun.
I
Really.
feel like
I'm just
eventually-
saying. They give me good money to do what I do. It's fine. So you just gotta admit sometimes they are terrorists, but that's fine.
Alex just
I
leans
don't
to Nostra
normally
and
talk to
murmurs.
people outside of my organization about my organization, so forgive me for not knowing any other opinion.
Alex
Yeah.
just leans to Nostra and goes, "I think the monk and the fighter are about to tear
Or about to what?
each
She
other
does not
apart."
know how wrong she is.
Also, so like, I didn't strike you as the nature type.
I'm not really.
I think the tension here is rather romantic. She like says,
You guys are earshot away, remember?
Yeah, you're not
We're
in earshot. You don't know
No,
what's
you
happening.
specifically said you're earshot away.
Mhm.
Specifically said it.
So you're not in earshot of this.
"Oh, never mind, I forgot."
You're
When
fine.
did I say that?
You moved out of earshot to talk to Nostra
No, I
about
didn't. I said I leaned up to whisper in her ear where people couldn't hear.
Oh.
I never said that I moved out of earshot.
She did.
I didn't. And where the fuck is she gonna move off the saddle?
She can catch up, technically. She has the speed.
I just imagine now I'm not running forward like 90 feet, stopping, waiting for everyone to catch up, running forward again 90 feet.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's not 90, it's 120.
only it's 30
Oh
feet.
yeah, it's 120, it's double it. Oh god.
But yeah.
Well, he's not openly outing him, so he'd be having the conversation hushed too. Because he's not openly outing him, just like he didn't openly out of Nostra.
Yeah.
Hell if I know. I didn't hear
it'd be
you
a bit of an
whisper or
arsehole
say you were
move.
whispering, so I just not even saying it.
Because you said you were earshot.
It would be a bit of an asshole move to like
Yeah.
for him to go, "Hey, so you're a terrorist, right?"
Well, the guy is an asshole. I don't know what to expect out of him.
I mean, he is, but he's a kind man.
He's a terrorist within reason.
So he just goes, yeah.
Yeah, Tenebris would kind of reply, no, I don't really go into that. I'm just an assassin.
Working for... Do you only work for them?
I've worked in association with other organizations, but not for other organizations.
He just puts his arm on your shoulder. Look, all I'm saying, kid, is it's a rough future, and he just gestures to himself. You want to see the path you're heading? Here you go. Bask in the greatness.
What's your story then?
Nah.
Fair enough. You don't seem like the sort of person that would have a voice in their head.
Insanity comes in many ways.
But I wouldn't think you'd be complaining to yourself about how you can't fucking count.
I thought I could count. Guess not.
Some people are just bad at math.
Like, it might not be a voice in my head. I don't know what it is. Because it can just kind of predict things. I don't know if that's just my wise intuition or what.
Wait, you counted how many people were inside the building, right?
It was sloppy, but yeah. Dude, that
People
was
can't
off.
do that.
I mean, I know a few that can. But they're more
Yeah, well, they're
magical
more
than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. More magically inclined.
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe I'm a psychic.
Maybe.
Watch. Hold up a number of fingers behind your back.
I like this game.
He...
You should try playing me at poker.
I hold up 3 fingers under my sleeves.
Hold on. 1, 2.
Do I feel anything?
Make a perception check.
Actually, do I see a sleeve moving?
No, it's behind his back.
Fuck.
No. 3.
Why not just use my passive?
3.
Even with your passive, you would miss it.
This is an invisible creature, technically. The only reason I keep seeing it is with detect magic, and that I'm not even seeing
but
it.
I wasn't looking to see him. I
This
was
thing's
looking to
stealth,
feel.
I think, is dummy thick, guys. You gotta
Yeah.
realize.
And invisibility gives it advantage.
Yeah, but only for sight-based.
You can't, advantage on stealth,
invisibility.
yeah, and technically, it would be, if it's inside your sleeve, I think the sprite, whatever it is, I'm still not convinced it's a sprite. Whatever it is, it might have somehow angled itself instead of actually going in your sleeve.
Yeah, it basically crawled between you and the backboard to peek inside without actually crawling in.
Okay.
In the forest?
Nice.
You should try to play me versus poker. I've had a lot of luck as of late.
Still not very good about cheating, but I can still help with the card games and the things and the stuff.
Oh, my hand's cramping. Fuck.
But yeah, you people are all interesting, all terrorists in each of your own individual. It's weird when I'm the least terrorist out of everybody in the room with me.
I can't tell when he's saying it loudly and when he's whispering.
Well, that's because it's hard to do the voice at a whisper, to be honest.
No, I know. I'm not saying like it's I'm not like faulting you or anything. I'm trying to figure out when you're addressing the whole group and when you're just talking to him.
Oh, he's just talking to him currently.
Mhm.
Y'all two are on the bear. He's not talking to y'all. Yeah, strange though.
this guy's
You are?
really, really, really weird. But he's likable. For a terrorist. Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's one of those good people who secretly is undercover working to find the best angle to be able to overturn the government and make him into better people.
So never
You're a
for a
terrorist?
split second you see Mordecai smile. Then as time goes on, it just goes back to the normal RBS.
Isn't
Like,
what
she's
you
like-
just exactly described a terrorist?
Look, I don't.
You don't hear that, by the way.
I know. I'm just like responding to the whole terrorist thing. Just like I'm not like a conspiracist. I don't fight against, you know.
Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
I get a contract and I fulfill it. That's
I see. That's
is
fine.
that-
It's
is
when
that
you.
terrorism.
No, that's just freelancing, in my opinion, because I do the same thing. But I'm just saying, if you're specifically part of the organization, then you're a terrorist.
Oh. Makes
Like
sense,
I just
suppose.
freelance. You know what I mean?
I suppose, yes.
If you're specifically part of it, I consider you a terrorist. Nothing's wrong with being a terrorist from time to
Hmm. Yes. Suppose there's not really much wrong, depending on what the cause is.
Do you think they talking shit over there?
Should I go check?
Sure.
Goes over, and you guys have completed your conversation by now, and just kind of like,
Is my detect magic still up?
it's only for 10 minutes, so
Nostra's gonna try to perceive the surroundings to make sure nothing bad's around near
perception
them.
check.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll see if I can still see her technically.
9.
Woo!
9. Oops. Oh.
With 9, not really. Granted, there's beautiful countryside around, rolling hills. There's a little bit of grasslands that you've passed by on your way to Ironside Cliffs that you're now going on the opposite side of, rather than the side you've been going on before, as you're going around the mountainside.
Now,
Alex, as you're looking around and such, you see a faint shimmering in the air, a little wave that's moving around. It's like watching a heat wave, only it's a little bubble of it that you can actually
Justin-
see moving.
Justin Sylvan.
Yep.
I see you, little sprite. She says nothing else. She's just smiling and continues walking.
Also, Imnostra, you vocally heard that. Very faintly, but you heard that.
What?
With your hearing, yes. You heard a little squeak.
Oh wow.
Not in your head.
Oh my god, what just
Did
squeaked?
we?
You heard something
They
from
said-
their direction.
Just looks over. Weird fucking noises.
Yeah, you're in the country. Who knows what the hell kind of animal it was?
Exactly. Didn't think that was a sound bears made, but alright.
Oh no,
Tenebrous
I'm not
looks
talking about
skeptical.
her.
No, that's what he's saying.
Tenebrous looks skeptical.
Tenebris is
For the
always the one
silence.
skeptical.
He's looking thoughtfully right now.
Tenebris just says press X to doubt
'Cause
above
it's
his
like-
head right now.
Yeah, it's like the thing is that like I would assume he's acquainted with people that can go invisible, right? And people that convey information
Shuffle.
whilst invisible, and
Shuffle.
also that people can communicate via telepathy in Nostra. So it's just like
2 out of 3 of those for shuffle.
yeah. So he's just literally just thinking like either this is genuinely psychic power, or there is someone who stands or sits next to him that feeds him information.
I thought you were gonna stop at feeds him, and I was sitting here like, why?
Bear noises,
He
yeah.
just puts a
At
little
least I
piece of
thought-
sausage.
He's a growing
mail.
boy. Give him.
No!
He needs meats.
God damn it.
Slip a little vegetal in his mouth.
Vegetal!
he wants to test things out now. He wants a definitive test because unfortunately he can't do magic. At least
mean,
not most
technically-
magic. He can do magic, but not like.
No, I'm saying
No.
technically I can't do detect magic. The sword can't.
Oh, you have a fancy sword.
Fancy schmancy.
I have a fancy dagger, or two fancy. So it's fine.
Not as fancy as her sword, sorry, but I know the rarity of that thing out of character. Not as fancy as a fucking sword.
Fair
I'm
enough.
saying this with a full fucking mouth. I can hear you eating.
I have an airhead in my mouth, thank you.
What is the rarity of my item again? I can't remember.
I think the best thing that I
Legendary?
have on me. I'm just saying. This is gonna sound exceptionally stupid,
Mm-hmm.
but the best thing that I have on me right now in my own thought process
Mm-hmm.
is goddamn rock.
Best
Makes
or
sense.
most rare?
Best, not most rare. Most
Yeah,
rare
most-
is obviously the sword.
Yeah,
But
the sword's
best-
yeah.
legendary.
But best of what?
It's an artifact, Paris.
I didn't know artifacts counted as legendary. I thought they had like different tiers of rarity as well.
Technically.
Hmm.
That
Wow,
being
that's
said-
quite the thing.
Yes. Let me get you to where you guys are moved to.
Somehow I'm not dead.
Congratulations.
You are.
As soon as you
Yeah.
told me I got tuned to it, I'm like, I'm gonna die right here. Let's go. Let's do this.
Eventually, you guys make your way up, and you get to an area where there's it's semi-shallow waters. I mean that it's going to be needing to be forded, or you can go up the river to try and get to a slightly smaller place to do so. As like when Minnie comes up to it, Minnie looks a little nervous at first, but while the horses are, the horse is just like not balking, just kind of like looking at the water, like stomping his foot in annoyance.
Do I know that bears can swim?
Minnie doesn't, and so Minnie's just like,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
test
no,
this.
no, no.
Wait, we're
I'm
up
try
to
something.
water. Oh, we're at
I-
water. are we?
I know the bears can swim, right?
Minnie doesn't,
will-
but Minnie is
I
going
will
to
get-
try.
I will get off Minnie
Mhm.
and just tell her, "Come on, let's go!" and dive in.
Oh, okay. You just hear boom, 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 full trust in you. Jumps in after you.
I'll resurface because I know exactly the reaction.
She comes up to the edge, thump, 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 and you just hear just like at first she's like doing like a doggy paddle, and then like the bear instincts start kicking in. All of a sudden she just shroomp, 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 and you just see her. You are like moving like 15
Yeah, I'm moving
feet
like
at
10,
10
50.
feet. You're like, and you just see her just go shoomp, 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 just
And there she
pushing.
goes.
Yeah, just going through the water. She turns back and
Minnie!
she, huh? Oh,
I can't
shoomp,
swim as fast
shoomp,
as you.
shoomp. Hop on my back.
I'll climb back on her.
You barely can get your head above the water as she does it, but she can shoomp, shoomp, get you across.
Wait, do we have a cart?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we have to take the cart over.
Yep. So I'm going
Morning.
to roll a percentile dice.
Oh God.
How deep is the river?
Deep enough that it comes up under the bed of the cart.
Deep enough that
Oh,
my
really?
ass barely had my head above
Alright,
water.
so does that mean, is it taller than 6 feet?
Yes. Well, it's I'd say about neck height on you. So it's about 5
Alright,
feet.
so what I'll do is I'll stand in the river and lift the cart above. My carrying capacity can carry this cart.
With everything on it, it'll make it a little more difficult, but you can definitely lift
Athletics
as
check.
best you can. But I will give you an athletics check. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yes.
Yep.
What sort
Wait.
of terrain are we around? Like, what's
You're
the
in a river at
surrounding?
the moment.
I
And
think
Is
it's
that-
like
are there
river, forests,
trees?
and such.
Is it like,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, there's forest to the
fish.
left of you, and off to the right. You're in currently a more rolling hills type of area, and off to the right you can see a desert known as the
So,
Laughing
like,
Sands.
where are we right now? Like, what is it like here?
Here, rolling hills, and you're fording a river.
Okay, alright.
Are there
Sure.
fish in the river?
Yes.
Tenebris is
Oh,
gonna
yes or no?
look
Try to
out
grab one with my hand.
whilst this is all going on.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
Me?
Yep.
A dex check, just an animal handling.
Animal handling.
Okay.
Or dex check of your choice. Animal handling is you holding your hand still enough to, basically coax it in to grab it, or just grabbing it out.
What the fuck is a quipper? Fuck you!
Should I roll perception for looking out whilst this is all
Make a
going
perception
down?
check, yeah. And boy, oh boy. I'm going to get a start next session with combat.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
A worm?
Oh, as you're going across the river, which it's about a good 50 yards across, which
Am I
maybe
managing to actually carry it?
you're managing to get a good push on it to get it across, which did help make the chance of failure much lower. I had it so it went from being a between 1 to 30 to a 1 to 20, and I rolled a 19. So, as you are moving
Wait,
across,
dude, question. Did you misinterpret how I'm doing it?
you're lifting it. You're trying to push it, from what I'm
I'm
understanding.
underneath it.
Oh, you're oh.
I'm underneath it, pushing
This is
it
gonna
upwards.
suck
So
for you.
you are holding
Yeah.
your breath at the moment. Interesting. That'll make next session even more fun to start
No,
with.
dude, you said it's above my head, right? So
If
with
you-
my
if you were to
athletics,
stand
I'm
in the
trying to
water.
hoist it up.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm hoisting it above my head.
You're not able to get it that far out of the water. You're able to get it somewhat, so you can breathe, but you are underneath it. That's why I said it will be interesting, because you are underneath the cart.
Oh, someone about to start biting at you.
You can try.
Tenbrus, you said you were going to make a perception check of 18. As you're keeping your eyes out, are you on the cart, or are you...
No.
Actually, do you mind if I make one?
I'm off the cart, just like basically looking behind us.
Mhm.
Or just generally around us.
Generally around you, okay. Behind you, everything seems fine. Looking downriver, you see a faint little...
Are we about to be swarmed by fucking piranhas?
That is what the appearance appears to be, as you see a swarm of fish beginning to very rapidly begin to approach.
Great!
And that's where we end the session.
Can I...
We're ending the session there.
Okay, because I was just going to say... Shadow Step, I can teleport things that I'm carrying, right?
That you're carrying.
So technically, if I
Manage to carry the cart.
carry the card...
It is bright enough out that the answer is no.
Okay.
Done!
Yes.
Well,
I
suppose
like
the
that
last...
the words out of my mouth are, what the fuck's a quipper? And then the next thing I hear is that a group of piranha? That's what it looks like.
To be fair, I'd had this prepared only if I rolled between a 1 to 30 on the percentile, and Mordecai did make it lower. He made it harder for that to happen, and I rolled a 19. So, next combat, we get to deal with the swarm.
Great, piranha fish.
So, for everyone who is watching us, thank you all so much for watching. We do other content on the same day that we record Sorcery and Secrets. We also do Elements and Shadows. If you're interested in more D&D content, come on by and see more. Watch more on our YouTube channel, or you can follow us at twitch.tv/whatteamcomp to get updated as to when we start our stream for Sorcery and Secrets, and watch it all the way through Elements and Shadow.
Excuse me.
You're excused. If you liked this video, please leave us a like and a comment. It really helps us out, helps us be able to get more feedback as to what we can do to help you guys out with giving you better content, more to work with, things of that nature. And yeah, I think that's good. And
Goddamn piranhas.
Piranha! That being said, thank you all so much for watching. We've been What Team Comp, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Mm.